Welcome back to Gil's Arena, presented by Underdog. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. A less than enthusiastic ovation to start the show based on a less than enthusiastic game one from the Los Angeles Lakers. But we still got to bring y'all favorite show. How everybody feeling?
Feeling good.
I like the jacket, though, Gil. Okay.
Oh, thank
you. All right, well, this is Gil's Arena, presented by Underdog. No.
Your energy is like you thought we was going to win, and you are sad that we lost.
Okay. Down 4 in the third quarter.
Huh? I know. What does hope work?
Yeah, you know, hey, with potential and chance.
Okay.
Yeah.
At the Dibby Wop.
In belief.
I'm talking about.
We still believe.
Yeah.
In the unthinkable.
Well,
we shall see, though. This is Gil's Arena.
We've seen it. We saw it. Like, you know them times where, like, Mike Tyson was in his shit, and then there was another heavyweight, right? And then, like, they thought they had, like, a good strategy, and then this fight started, and then 15 seconds later it's over.
Everybody got a good one until they get punched in the mouth.
Yeah. We think we second round talent.
First round champions. First round champion, Los Angeles Lakers. But this is Gil's Arena, presented by Underdog. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. I'm merely a host, Josiah Johnson. We got NBA legend, Arc Raiders most wanted, Gilbert Arenas here with us.
I'm not.
Tried yesterday, right?
I'm not most wanted no more.
Man, you had a conversation.
They got you?
Huh? You tried yesterday, right?
Tried.
You was like, don't do it, right? I'm going to try today.
Oh.
I'm going to try today. But, hey.
I don't think it's gonna work today. It ain't gonna work today.
Gil, no longer most wanted. Least wanted?
I'm a piana. Piana?
Opinion.
Yeah.
6 de Mayo.
Yeah, they stream sniping me, man. So every time I come out there, they just beating it out of me, man.
Beating the candy.
You know, at this point, I'm just.
So when you
unfortunate turn of events.
So when you die, like they take all your guns and everything.
Yeah. As soon as I go out there, you know, they cocky with it now. Now we see you, so what's up? Yeah, there's like 8 of us, so give it up.
So you let it be known what you was doing, so hey.
Yeah, they beating that right out of me, man.
Yeah.
Hope you learned about it.
It's been brutal.
Too late to switch back now.
Yeah, it's too late. Yeah.
See the next to Gil, representing tough crowd and the car-carrying country club member. We got Mr. B, Brandon Jennings.
1v1.
I like it.
What, me?
1v1. It is.
1v1 for
whatever.
100 bands?
For whatever you want to do.
You know what? Bring Ken's gloves. We'll do it Saturday.
Okay.
Or we can do it at 6 a.m.
That's fine.
Friday, it don't matter.
Bring Ken's gloves?
Yeah. So I can put in Ken's gloves.
Oh, so you're gonna beat me for
Yeah, I'll beat you for Ken's gloves.
Just pass it.
On this side of the couch, we got the distinguished gentleman from Oak Cliff.
Fuck the both of them.
The distinguished gentleman from Oak Cliff, former #1 pick, Kenyon Martin. And last but not least, the man they call Cemetery Larry, NCAA champion of the world, Dr. Rashad McCants, PhD. Rashad, is that you the pappy? You the pappy?
Yeah, I'm happy.
Yeah, sometimes. Sometimes. You know, you gotta birth babies every now and again. Finally came in and told you it's custom made, straight from Serbia.
The Serbian variety we will discuss. But we got a lot to get into. Here's what's cracking in Gil's Arena today. The Thunder cruised to an 18-point win over the Lakers in Game 1. What adjustments do the purple and gold need to make to keep this series competitive? There's got to be something. Pistons snapped a 12-game playoff losing streak to the Cavs with their Game 1 win. Is Cade Cunningham proving he's a bona fide superstar in this league? And Jaylen Brown crashed out on the officiating and Embiid flopping after the Sixers eliminated the Celtics. But is JB spitting or tripping? And things might be interesting over there in Boston. But we will get into it. Before we get into all that, this episode is brought to you by Underdog. Underdog available in most states, including Texas, California, and Florida. New customers get $50 in bonus entries when they play just $5. To get started, just use code GIL when you sign up, and it'll load instantly. Underdog, make picks, win money with code GIL. And if you can't watch the show live with us on YouTube, we got audio versions available on Apple, Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts. So unfortunately, we got to get right to it. Lakers and Thunder, met in OKC Tuesday night for Game 1 of their Western Semi-Series. Thunder absolutely dominated the purple and gold in the regular season, sweeping the season series with an average of 29.3 points per game this season, which is the worst of any playoff matchup in NBA history. Lakers 15.5-point underdogs in Game 1, biggest underdog spread of any game in LeBron's career. Thunder hadn't played in 8 days since sweeping the Suns in the first round. Looked a little rusty early on, and even though the reigning MVP had a below-average game by his standards, the rest of his squad stepped up to keep OKC undefeated so far in this postseason. Let's take a look at the highlights and lowlights, if we can, please. So Lakers got off to a hot start, taking a 7-0 lead to start the game, with Brown scoring 5 of those points and 12 total in the first quarter. But the Thunder responded in the quarter with a run to take a 5-point lead. It looked good early on, better than it has. But, you know, as these things tend to go. And you got SGA
Get that shoulder, get around that
and his
shoe.
supporting cast. Phantom foul calls. Chet Holmgren doing what he's doing. And all those things. Lakers cut it to 3 in the second quarter, but the Thunder went on another run to go up 13. Eventually ended up leading by 8 at the break. Chet Holmgren had 18 of his team-high 24 points in the first half, finished with a game-high tying 12 boards as well. SGA only had 18 points of 8 of 15 shooting, with just 3 free throw attempts in the whole game, along with 6 assists and a game-high 7 turnovers. A.J. Mitchell added 18 points, and Jared McCain had 12 points off the bench, going 4 for 5 from distance. LeBron paced the Lakers with 16 first-half points on 7-11 shooting, finished with 27, 6 assists, going 12 for 17 from the field. Rui Hachimura added 18 points. Marcus Smart had 12 points, a game-high 7 assists and 4 steals. And DeAndre Ayton had 10 and 12 boards. Austin Reaves, a man known as Lemon Daddy, struggled in this one. He had 8 points on 3 of 16 shooting, missing all 5 of his 3-point attempts. Reaves' 18.8 shooting percentage was the lowest by a Laker in a playoff game over the last 35 years, with a minimum of 15 attempts. Lakers went on an 8-2 run to cut the deficit to 4 midway through the third quarter. That's the closest they would get, as the Thunder immediately responded with a 7-0 run, outscored the Purple and Gold 39-25 for the rest of the game. OKC held the Lakers to 37 points in the second half, 42% shooting for the game while forcing 17 turnovers. So despite the low scoring output from the reigning MVP, the Thunder still dominated offensively, shot 49% from the field, 43% from distance, 92% from the line. OKC improved to 5-0 this postseason, won 6 straight playoff games dating back to last year. SGA, Marcus Smart, and LeBron offered these thoughts on Game 1.
They're interviewing Marcus Smart now?
A little rusty tonight offensively. But we just stuck with it, made plays. They're obviously sending a lot of bodies at me. And those guys stepped into the plays confidently, and that's all you can ask for.
I know you say that you have all the answers. How much did you have to think during the test tonight?
Tonight was very simple. Multiple bodies, that means multiple people are open, and trust my teammates from there.
We were ass. Excuse me. Suck was an understatement, right? But yeah, like I said, we put ourselves in a position. We just couldn't get over that hump tonight, right? We're going to go back. We're going to look at the film. We're going to individually look at the film of each other, collectively as a team, see what we did right, see the things we did wrong, and see the things that we can clean up on. That's the beauty about this team. They definitely make you work, and your attention to details is very important against this team, and we got to be better on that end. So we're definitely going to get back in the lab and see what we got to do.
We're down 1. Same Shai versus the Lakers is Lakers versus the Thunder. We're down 1-0. That's the main thing. Keep the main thing, and that's who win or lose. That's all it's about.
Marcus Smart, 4 for 15 in the game. Gilga, you asked. He is doing post-game interviews now. Lakers starter, Marcus Smart. Austin Reaves, 3 for 16, 0 for 5 from 3. Gilbert, Jay Arenas, what are your biggest takeaways from the Thunder's Game 1 win over the Los Angeles Lakers?
Is it in contracts that everybody got to play in the game and everybody got to shoot? Is this back to AAU? Because why is he taking 15 shots here? He didn't do that in Memphis. He didn't do that. Why are you coming to the LA and think you him now to come here and
Was him for extended portions.
No,
of
the
the first round
games.
series.
Every 10 games I've been counting. We don't need to watch film. The film is, if you make your first shot, you get to shoot another one. If you miss that one, get a layup, fast break layup. Either you're 2 for 2, 1 for 3, that's it, no more. Like, where's the days where the best player is taking half of the shots? That was winning, right? That's when players was winning. Jordan, right? Right, you remember him, right? Kareem, dunking them, right? Let's get back to those when Shai, right? Do what you do. Your defense. Go out to guard somebody. 15 shots.
But where are you going to get the score from?
LeBron.
Yes.
LeBron James.
Yes.
He took 17 shots. He could have took 17 more.
Yes.
All 5 Lakers starters took over 12 field goals.
Because the Marcus Smart was coming down taking shots. That's the problem. You see it?
Cojones.
4 for 15.
6 de Mayo.
Talking about what we need to do.
I mean, but
We don't need to do nothing. You need to stop taking shots because that's not what you do. You get paid to be Defensive Player of the Year. That's what we like. We got you for defense. Defense. Not offense.
your other guys only.
Why we don't need to talk about the other guys. Right? He up there on the podium talking about we need to go back and watch the film. We need to watch it as a group.
I mean, Kennard only shooting 1 for 4. Shoot
Hey,
what?
Kennard, did they tell you something? Who told you?
So why he not shooting?
He was Luka.
Yeah. Did somebody speak to you and told you not to shoot the ball no more? Hey, listen, we done watched them all year long. Don't listen to nobody on that team. Do you come out there, chuck the threes, shoot the threes? Do you good? This is embarrassing. What we need to do. I watched the 81 again. And what's so beautiful about when Kobe scored 81? Everybody realized they don't need to shoot. 1 for 5, 1 for 6. They stopped. 83 shots. He took 46. That's what LeBron needs to do.
41-year-old LeBron James.
Yep.
Needs to take 46 shots.
Yeah, come on, man. 12 for 17. You don't think more shots should have went his way? 3 for 16, 4 for 15. When do you say it ain't your night? Do something different.
Shooters think the next one going in.
None of them are shooters. No. You know what? They are shooters. They're not shot makers. They're very different.
Hey, bro. It's your team.
Like what? Somebody needs to shoot it. Not him. Not him. Okay? Not him.
You gotta laugh.
I gotta blame someone. I'm not trying to rant. It's more because he's from Boston, and then I just feel he's tanking so we don't get our next championship, right?
Give us a vital in the central park.
Think he a mole?
Of the
This is
Bush a motherfucking mole, like damn.
Nah, like when I watch the game, it's like
Nigga, implant.
like when he's in there, you know how you side looking at
Sit
him.
in the bush.
I can't even really cheer when he's in the game. I just be looking at what he's doing, just. And then when he's out of the game, I feel more comfortable.
I mean, this is a guy who had 25 and 21 in 2 of the 6 Houston games.
Yep.
2 of the 6.
Yeah, he was an instrumental part of
First 3 games against the Rockets, very solid.
playing
How about
very
the
well.
last 3?
Gil, that's not
So the
what I
last
said.
3 and this last one.
Said the first 3.
Okay.
More bad than good.
Yeah.
The last 4 games, including the Thunder game.
Okay. All right.
Not shooting particularly well.
Not as productive, King.
He's not as productive?
Not as productive.
That's a great way to put it.
Luke Kennard as well, 27, 23, 14. Then there was kind of drop off.
There wasn't no drop off.
Somebody needs to stop talking to him. Don't talk to
It
him.
wasn't no drop off. Hey, you scoring your 20s in consecutive games. Your paragraph on the scouting report get bigger. That's all. We need to Marcus Smart playing well. We need to.
Oh, I thought
Luke
it
Kennard was.
was
Pay
because
attention.
Austin Reaves came back.
Pay attention.
Austin Reaves came back.
Still
So
shooting
what's
the
that
ball.
got to do?
He got 15 shots.
What's that gotta do
Still
with
shooting the bitch. He just ain't making them.
Like we should
That's all.
switch. Luke Kennard should be shooting because he's a shooter.
That's all I'm saying. He's still shooting
a
the ball.
shooter, one's a defender. You defend, you shoot. I like that. I don't like 29 minutes, 3 shots from someone who makes shots.
That's okay.
So switch roles
He got
just for a little bit.
He got to shoot the ball. He got to be aggressive.
Yeah. Come on, JJ. This is where nepotism is supposed to be kicking in.
I mean, you don't really have a lot of options over there. So everybody who's starting, they need to be shooting the ball.
No, they don't.
Yeah. To try to win this year.
Asar Thompson, he knows his role, right? He don't shoot out of 2 feet, right? Smart man. He's not losing the game chucking shots.
So that's what lost y'all the game?
Huh? Say it again?
That's what lost y'all the game?
Not anyone lost the game. That's just the guy I'm about to blame.
Part of it.
I don't want to blame. I don't want to blame other players. We need them. We don't need you right now.
You got to blame Austin Reaves.
No, never.
Papa de Limon.
I mean, he was 3 for 16, 8 points.
He has.
He did not show up to play. I mean, I think that was the differentiator. The differentiator.
That contract. Mm-hmm. When the contract kick in, I told you that money kick in. So the shot
Has not kicked in
They
yet?
thought I was bullshit when I said it. When the money on the line is your contract hit, is you and your performance and that money. And sometimes it don't make for a good recipe. You out there stressing. I'm oblique. That's all yes. Come on back.
Now my oblique still hurt. Yeah, I'm gonna sit out.
I mean, it's kind of looking like Rich Paul was right.
Hey.
Rich Paul was right in what assessment, Mr.
They got rid of him a long time ago.
When he was hot,
Back in November.
all he needs is like a little 30, a little 40. That's all he really need right now. Right now, he's just stressing.
He's not finna get none of that.
Points?
He's not finna get no 30 or 40 against
No. Wait till it blow out. Just take
Collective.
He's not getting no 30 or 40 against
blowout
against
on
that
which
defense.
side?
Oh, no.
Yeah, nah.
Let's shift over to you, Mr. B. Biggest takeaways from that Thunder game 1 win?
The fact that it was SGA's fewest points that he's had, 7 turnovers, and they still lost by 18.
First time under 20 this season.
So, I mean, with that being said, he's not going to have a game like that again. So, looking at it like that, there's really no chance because that's the worst they've played, and they were struggling. So, and they're not going to do that game too. So it's just, besides LeBron and Rory, they didn't really have nobody out there. And they tried to double team SGA, but it's better players over there. This ain't Houston. So, good luck.
In the same conference as Houston, though.
Fucking dude.
Hey, what's the next topic?
No.
Oh, no, let's...
You gotta take the good with your bad.
Okay.
You gotta get to
All right. I'm just
Let's shift
checking.
over the distinguished gentleman. I believe me, Gil. I did not want to come to work today.
Damn.
It is what it is. It's just tough, Kane. We fought so hard.
No.
41 years old.
Time just ain't enough.
Father time.
Well, he kicking father time ass,
Yeah,
like he said. But
not the Thunders.
nah, that's a whole nother battle. Yeah, it's like 300. Like you live Leonidas and that 300. Like it's gonna be a battle, brother.
Valiant effort.
Bad effort. Nah, man, they outmatched. LeBron should have taken more than 17 shots. Being 12 for 17, shooting a good clip. But the recipe was in the first round, move the ball around. Everybody was getting looks and things like that. So I think that was what they thought was a recipe for success. You are playing a better team than Houston, so you have to do something different against this team. And what that is, I don't know. When a team has beaten you by 30 every time you've seen them in the last few months, it's not in the back of your mind. It should be the first thought, right? This is a really good team we're playing, and we haven't had a remote of an answer on how to beat them in the regular season, and they are on the quest to repeat, and they are very focused right now, and we are collateral damage, unfortunately, on their quest to repeat. is what I'm seeing in this series. So, it's. And you're down another defender in Vando. Ain't no telling when he gonna come back.
Or if he come back, that was nasty.
So, but nah, man, it was a tall ask before game one. And to Brandon's point, they're not gonna play that way again. Having 8 days off in between games, you're gonna come out a little rusty. Lakers had more momentum playing more recent. So first half was expected. And the game just went as the series is going to go, right? Each game, the first half was that, and each game is going to be like the second half was. And the leads are going to get bigger, I think. LeBron's going to have to do too much. Need more from Austin Reaves, of course. Them dudes got to shoot the ball, Gil. They passing around, man. That's how they got out the first round. So that's what they think is going to be a success. But we'll see how Bron come out in game two if he is more aggressive and take more shots, which I think they need. He needs to. I don't know. The pressure's on him because he's the main guy. But Austin Reaves needs to do more. Definitely need to do more.
All right, Shai, let's shift over to you, Dr. McCann's PhD, burper of babies.
Oh, man. 16 points in the first half. LeBron James set the tone early about the energy that was going to be displayed throughout the game and ended up with 5 points in the fourth quarter. You talk about true leadership with a guy like this. 23 years, you're beyond a vet. You know exactly what it takes to beat a team like this. You've seen everything. You know all the schemes. You know all the strategies. You know what's going to happen. As far as getting your team involved in the first half, second half, that's cool. The game was close up until the fourth. So what's stopping you from taking the game over? It's always been my question with LeBron. What's stopping you from being who you are in your core? If you are the GOAT, we keep talking about this conversation. Like, display it, show it. 27 points at the end of the game, everybody look at the box score and say, hey, he did his part. No, he didn't do his part. You're supposed to take over the game. 12 of 17, of course you're supposed to take more shots because you're supposed to will your team to victory, especially against a team like this who's going to always counterpunch you. They're always going to have an answer for your questions. So SGA's having a bad night. This is a perfect night for you to have a magnificent night, which you were on the verge of. 27 points, 12 for 17 means nothing in the loss. They asked LeBron about, what was missing in this loss. He said 33 points, our best player. And that's just a bailout answer. It's a bailout answer. Because he knows that the 33 points coming from Luka, there's 23 points coming from Austin that he didn't get. That 23 used to be 30. So Austin's capable of covering what Luka can bring. And he can up his production. DeAndre Ayton can up his production. Rui can up his production. But as a leader, you have to point out these discrepancies. You have to go back to the drawing board and you have to say, listen, man, I got to get Austin Reaves involved. We got to do a better job getting him involved and getting him involved early. When you look at the game as its totality, the Lakers struggled in the fourth quarter because they didn't have leadership. Who's taking the shots in the fourth? Marcus Smart taking shots, Rui's taking shots. All the guys are taking shots except for the guy who's supposed to be taking shots. So to defer at the end doesn't make sense to me. But, if you're the GOAT, I guess you can take games off and you can do what you want, but not on my watch.
So you feel like LeBron took that game off?
Fourth quarter he did.
Yeah, he only had 5 points in the fourth quarter. You talk Austin Reaves. Austin Reaves, 8 points in the game, averaged 23 in the regular season, 15 under his average. Seems like that 15 points could have been very beneficial and useful in this particular ball game.
And you got to look at how he played. It was like he was forcing a lot of those things, pushing the ball into tight situations against a very good defensive team. So JJ has to go back to the drawing board and figure out how to get easier shots for Austin.
Yeah.
And LeBron's going to have to do a better job of facilitating if you're going to be the facilitator. because you don't really have a true point guard out there, so you're going to have to go into point guard mode. You had to do what you did in the Houston series and actually play off of you. So I think that if he does that, they have a better chance of winning, but right now they don't have a chance.
It seemed like refs swallowed their whistles on both sides. Want
Yep.
to say Lakers 13 free throw attempts, Thunder 12 free throw attempts in the game, SGA just 3 free throw attempts, Reeves 2.
Thought they played pretty good defense, both sides. Both sides played solid defense. They didn't give away no second chance points that much. So, the Lakers just got to do better, man. It's just not acceptable. Leadership not acceptable. And it ain't got shit to do with his age.
So it brings the other side, what we talked about a little bit. Lakers held SGA to under 20 points for the first time this season. Although it won't impact his streak, which is limited to the regular season, they also forced him to have a game-high 7 turnovers. Still lost the game by 18 points, which on the bright side is well under the 29-point average margin of victory the Thunder had this season.
Facts. So we keep chipping away at
We
it.
shaved 11 off.
The next game we lose is going to be like 15, and then 7, and then the fourth game we lose by 3. That's good ass. That's a good ass. That's how you do it. That's how you do it.
In the right direction.
I just want to ask you, Kenyon. When y'all was at your height, y'all was whooping ass. How many teams did you swept in the second round?
Couple.
A couple, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, see, I got swept in the second round for us to realize how big of a difference it is. Mm-hmm. Like, so we played Chicago, we 4-2'd them, right? And then we thought we was ready for the Heat. We want that matchup, right? They was whooping our ass so bad that Shaq didn't even come to DC, so we started 2 games there. They beat us so bad, he didn't even show up. Like, yeah, y'all good without me. Yeah, y'all good without me. He didn't show up for game 3 and 4. And nobody in there was like, hell yeah, Shaq is going. Niggas like,
Yo,
more Dwayne Wade.
how many days we had in between our games when we swept that Pistons team that won it, minus Rasheed Wallace, we swept that team. Like our Nets team swept that Pistons team that won in 04, we swept them.
In the second round?
Beat the shit out of them.
Yeah, that's like this. These are 2 different.
We swept the first round, second round.
Yeah.
So swept the Celtics. You had a six game break there. Swept Detroit May 24th. Your next game wasn't until June 4th against the Spurs.
Damn.
Yeah, we was whooping ass, man.
I mean, listen. Only way we
teams, listen, the teams that we swept, Paul Pierce, Antoine Walker, them teams, Chauncey Billups, Rip Hamilton, Tayshaun Prince, them was good teams we was out there putting foot to ass to. It wasn't like it was the bottom of the, no, we was, yeah.
I was gonna say, when you look at this team, they're just moving different. We don't
It's a different
have it.
feeling, dog.
There's no flaw that we can take advantage of.
I'm telling you, it's a different feeling when you taking that floor, dog.
Yeah.
When you know how good you like what you displaying, it's a different feeling going out there. Like you expecting to go out there, bitch, and do what we doing. Right? We expecting each game to look like we are better than y'all. Like, and that's the energy that you come with. Night in, night out. Like, y'all gotta deal with us. Like this is like we got y'all number and we finna display it. Y'all gonna play well, but ultimately we know we better than y'all.
It's like they know, like what I like about them is they actually know their roles. Right? Lou Dort, he took 5 shots, right? Made one, missed one, made one, missed, no more.
Yeah.
Good job.
He made
Understand, yeah. Understand your roles. Yeah. Right? So it's like they really, truly understand this game of basketball and they are down packed, they entwined. They're not sitting there because I'm open, I'm just gonna shoot it. Most of those guys are open. If they're drivers, they drive. Mm-hmm. We're going to drive and kick to a real shooter. We're going to drive it, see if we can make a layup.
They play to their strengths.
Yes.
Right? And that's what makes you good, too. You play to their strengths. You're not doing shit that, to your point, that I'm working on it, but I shouldn't be having more jump shots than fucking layups if I'm still in the process of working on my game, right? This is... Yeah, certain guys, this is shoot. Yeah, you come in as a shooter, that's what you do. But if you, Get your head down, get to the basket, man.
What was the matchups last night?
As far as what?
LeBron played the 4, right?
I don't
Out
know.
there.
Yeah, LeBron played the 4 last night. So his matchup was Chet.
That's a bad.
No, that's Rui's matchup.
Rui gonna have to go here. That's a bad matchup.
Yeah, I think Bron was guarding
Hartenstein.
either Hartenstein or Holmgren. One of them.
Yeah, he was guarding
playing the 4.
Hartenstein.
So
Isaiah Hartenstein.
the other matchups, I believe Marcus Smart won his matchup. Hands over fist. He won his matchup. Shai 18 points. He averages 30. You for sure won your matchup.
Oh my God.
What
Marcus
kind of logic is that?
Marcus Smart held SGA to 18 points.
No, he did not.
They double teamed.
He didn't
They
hold
double
him.
teamed
They
that
double
man
teamed that man the whole night.
No, he was face guarding that man.
at the beginning of the game, but it was double teamed when he caught
He was
it.
doing what he do best.
What was that?
Play defense. He was playing defense on
No,
SGA.
then if you're playing defense, then we wouldn't have called him. His best defense was help, help.
No, his defense is playing face guarding
Hell.
that man while he's standing at half court, and the rest of the team was playing one-on-one
After I
driving the
got-
lane.
Oh.
He was doing what he took them out of their regular offense. He did his job.
Wait, so let me just ask you, just so we understand. He's bringing the ball up, and then you're guarding me, and then
Somebody-
Kenya comes and
yeah.
doubles to make me pass it. Then you face guard me. That's your defense?
That was their defense.
No. I'm saying you said he played good defense because of that.
That was his defense.
How about this? Don't call the defender over here and didn't see what I'm going to do to you.
That's not.
You was here all year when we was beating your ass by 29, right?
That's not our team strategy.
No, that's the team strategy here. But what I'm saying, when we was beating that ass by 29, was you playing good defense then when you was trying to play me one-on-one?
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
But
back to my point. Back to my
Okay,
point.
but 8 for
SGA averaged 34
Back to
points
my-
per
34
game
points.
in the first round.
Back to my. Back to
I'm
my
just saying,
point.
8 for 15
Back to my.
is a great game.
All right, so
He stopped himself because I was whooping that ass so bad I don't need to shoot.
After you-
I was watching it.
Y'all get so
He was
triggered when I
chilling.
start talking, man. It's just like you just don't want me to finish, huh?
You can finish.
It's just weird.
Just make
All
sure
right,
it
so
just
the
makes
matchups.
sense.
So the matchups, like I said, the winning matchups. Austin Reaves lost his matchup. AJ Mitchell, 18 points. DeAndre Ayton. I would say he won his matchup as far as him and Hartenstein is concerned. It was probably a equal. Rui, Lou Dort, he won his matchup.
What?
You look at the rest of the team, there's players on the bench that Jared McCain made big shots. Big time shots in the clutch. Isaiah Joe made big shots. Jared Vanderbilt going down affected them defensively. Jake and Luke not showing up, it affected them. The Lakers had an ability to come in and make it a game because they competed up until the fourth quarter. I think they have a chance to get at least one if they play a little bit better than they did. You're looking at Austin Reaves had 8 points, and they went on a run in the fourth quarter. If he's playing better, it changes the dynamic of the energy of the team and everything that they were doing out there. I wasn't disappointed in the way the Lakers played up until they didn't make a run in the fourth. They didn't answer the punch. But I think with the lack of depth that they have and the way that they played, they got a chance. Like OKC didn't do anything crazy. They went on a late run. Jared McCain came in, hit some big shots, and it opened the gap. And I think certain guys show up
Boys,
and they win their
man.
matchups. It's cool.
Them boys had 8 days off in between games, man. Rhythm was off, all that shit. They got it back in the fourth quarter when they needed to and beat them boys by 18, man. That shit ain't go. Yeah, that boy ain't got a goddamn chance.
Yeah, I was thrown off by you saying who won their spot. Who you think was guarding who? Like I'm trying to because I think I assumed you thought LeBron was guarding Chet so you can just kill him. But I'm trying to figure out who did you have guarding who in this matchup because you said Lou Dort and Rui.
A matchup doesn't necessarily mean that I'm guarding you the whole game. It's me against you on the other side, so it's your performance versus my performance.
Yeah. Are you
Regardless.
picking the performance?
Was that a match?
know what I'm saying? Are you picking the performance to prove the point, or my matchup versus my matchup's point? So the guards versus the guards, the centers versus the centers. Like, you didn't want to do that? You just decided you were just gonna pick and match. Like a little kid.
I was just gonna do it
just
my way.
put this sock on with this shoe.
Just gonna do it my way. Do it my way, not your way.
Oh, no, I'm
I
just,
like doing it my way. Do shit my way. You
No, I'm
know?
just saying you. That was just like how Nick dresses. He just puts anything on.
Yeah. But yet, sometimes it just makes sense, and just because it's me. You know what I'm saying? So
Swaggy is fashionable.
you make it make sense if you're a hooper and you know what the fuck I'm talking about.
No, we're
about your
hoopers, and we
matchup.
don't know what you're talking about.
When you talk about win your matchup,
Yeah.
when you're in the locker room and you're talking scouting report pregame, hey guys, win your matchup.
Yeah, that.
So Rui having 18,
Yeah.
and you said Lou Dort. That's not the matchup, right? There's a power forward versus a shooting guard.
LeBron James is playing power forward.
Who is LeBron James guarding?
No, it don't matter about who he's guarding.
Because it's his matchup.
No, it's not. Your matchup is in your position. Your position across from you don't mean I'm guarding.
Okay, so who's
you.
the
If we're
position-
double teaming the whole game, I'm not guarding you.
Okay, so who is his position that he's matched up across with? When they started the game off, who he was starting with?
Whoever's the power forward. Whoever's the power forward. I'm a power forward, you're a power forward. You're the center, I'm the center. You the small forward, I'm the small forward. You the shooting guard, I'm the shooting guard. All right, these are our matchups.
All right, so let's just for shits and giggles. All right, who do you think was guarding Hartenstein? Because it looks like you didn't watch this game. Who did you think was guarding Hartenstein to start off with? We're just gonna say Ayton, right? That just makes sense, right? That just makes
Because they're
perfect
centers.
Okay, yeah. Now, who do you think was guarding? See, and this is where. Who do you think was guarding Chet? See, this is where you messed. See, you thought it was LeBron, so you can say LeBron lost his match.
I don't care who
Okay,
it
so
is,
who was guarding
because
Chet?
the matchup isn't about who you're guarding. I just said that.
Who is he matched up across with?
He's matched up across Chet because Chet's playing power forward.
Wrong, that was Ruiz. So that means LeBron was on Dort. Not Rui on Dort. LeBron was on Dort.
Okay.
So who won that matchup?
LeBron won this matchup.
Okay. Now, who's the shooting guard? Austin Reaves versus who? Joe?
I don't know.
I mean, you got your notes.
I don't know. Oh, AJ Mitchell was the shooting guard.
And how did AJ Mitchell do?
18 points in the game.
Okay. So how many Lakers won their matchups then?
I don't know, not enough. They lost the game.
Ayton versus. So Ayton won his. Rui lost his. Okay. And then LeBron James won his. And then you said that Marcus Smart won his.
Are we arguing?
No, I'm
I
just.
thought you didn't want to argue.
No, this isn't an argument. It's just.
I wanna
It's called.
send you back
It's called
into your
facts. I
sabbatical.
mean, I want you to be smarter, right? You just don't come over here with the. So that means 3 Lakers won their positions then, right? According to you,
Yeah.
right? So because Marcus Smart won his, that's you. You don't want to believe that, Marcus. And then Rui won his, and then LeBron won his. Damn, how we lose?
We can move on. It's not hoop talk no more. We just talking semantics at this point because I clearly.
Bro,
was
you started the
clearly
day off
was
blaming
making-
LeBron James at 41
Clearly
for
making
not
a point.
not doing more in the fourth quarter.
You said the same thing. He said LeBron should have taken more shots and done more.
Yeah.
Did you not?
Yeah.
Okay, so what are we talking about?
But
No,
that-
what
We're
I was
back.
confused. So how you explain what you was talking about the matchups and this, that, and yeah, it was not the way you explained it after.
Yeah, I get it.
You know what I'm
Anytime I say anything, it's kind of confusing to y'all
Yeah,
because you
that
don't
was-
you don't want
yeah.
you don't want to hear what I got to say. But
No, I didn't say anything.
When it comes off,
I didn't say anything at the
it's
time.
nothing but facts.
no, it wasn't.
No, I didn't say anything.
When you hoop and you have
I
matchup,
did say something because you said Marcus Smart won his matchup. That's
Yeah, so you start off wrong
That's
there.
what confused me in that.
why would it confuse you?
Because I watched the game and I didn't think Marcus Smart won his matchup.
So why didn't Shai have his average?
Because they was whooping ass so much.
Because they were
that he was
double
relaxing.
teaming him.
And he was relaxing.
They were fucking. The fact is they were
besides double
fucking
teaming.
double teaming him.
No, they were double teaming.
He was face guarding him when he could, and when he got a catch, they put 2 on him as much as they could. Meaning why he wasn't that aggressive. Meaning why he only shot 3 free throws.
3 free throws.
So-
But if I'm not focused on guarding my matchup, and my matchup is my matchup, and my matchup has under his average, and I go out there
and do what?
And do what?
I have 12 points, which is more than my average.
shots.
I have 12. I have 12 of my points. I'm actually doing what I need to do defensively, and I've scored some points.
But you're getting help though.
It doesn't matter. We're talking about matchups.
No, that's your
Talking
matchup.
about the matchup.
So your matchup don't come with help.
So yeah, 12.
Hold on. So when they put the names up on the board, right?
4 for 15.
So for the scouting report, you've been.
So are we arguing
No,
again? Because you guys say you don't want to argue.
I don't want to make. I don't want. So
Because I'm just making solid points. And y'all are just arguing against.
We're not arguing. The argue comes this: when there's facts involved.
Yeah.
You argued the facts with opinions and fake narratives. Like the fake narrative was you wanted to start it off by putting LeBron on Chet so you can see, and you can say Chet won that matchup, and then when I said he wasn't guarding Chet, then you had to reverse it and then come up with something. Then you just start putting anybody on anybody. Right? You had Rui guard and Pistol Pete. Like you just do anything when you get confused. So the argue comes when the narrative just pushes into it instead of just the facts.
And that triggers you.
Yes, because we.
Okay.
Yeah,
so I do a great job of triggering y'all into getting off topic about something that I'm saying about my assessment.
We're not off.
It's called facts versus just whatever. The facts are still going to be the facts.
Yeah, and we watched the game. We saw them double team him, right? That we saw him face guarding him when he could, and we saw him double teaming him. Mm-hmm. And I just know when they put the names up on the board for matchups, when it said Gilgeous Alexander and Smart, it didn't say / fucking help. But that was the game plan. Huh? Yeah, it didn't say help after Marcus Davis. That was the game plan. They double teamed him, right? You said the matchups is the matchups, right? That was his matchup, right?
Marcus Smart went 4 for 15.
No, but he said that was his matchup.
It was 2 for 8.
Right?
From 3, yeah.
That was his matchup, right?
That's called a good game.
Him and Limit Daddy, 7 for 31 combined. 2 for 13 from
that was the only thing that was confusing me, that you said Marcus Smart won his matchup. That was it. Other than that,
But I don't think it's LeBron's fault they lost.
No, it's not his fault. I just said he should have shot the ball more the way he had it going. He only missed 5 shots.
I mean, but even if he's shooting the ball more, what does that mean?
But he only missed 5 shots, so if that's all I'm saying. I don't know if they still probably lose.
No, for sure they still lose.
So, I'm just saying, the way he had it going, you 12 for 17.
Just take 30 more shots. Just like
I ain't saying 30 more shots.
30 more shots.
But there's just at the end of the day,
with that team, he should get 25 shots.
That's why I'm that's all I'm saying. Like Luke Kennard, like whoa, like you
6 more shots.
You can't play this game 29 minutes and take 3 shots. Not on this team.
8 more shots, my bad. Yeah.
Like the 3, that's not on this team. This team needs all the scoring they can get from pure scores. So you gotta shoot this ball.
So only
there's no one to blame. They're a whole different breed of a car.
No, I'm just saying. So only Braun, Rui, Luke Kennard, and AR should be really shooting. That are scorers.
That I don't mind taking shots. Just
okay.
You're gonna take shots. Everybody else, if you're making, keep shooting. If you're missing, have a limit. That's not what you do.
Well, who's that on then? Because you got Kennard who's had like 11 points in the last 3
That's
games.
on coach. I mean,
No, it ain't. The only way for him not to shoot is not to play him.
Somebody told him something. You know that.
Yeah, but I'm saying.
Kennard played.
Someone told 30
minutes.
You don't go. Since he's been here, you're not that aggressive in the shots you take to then not even look at the basket anymore. Like, you know what I mean? That just seems so weird. Even them last games in Houston, it was just like
it's 11 points in his last 3 games.
Like, dog, we was watching you, bro. I know what you do. Remember when I asked you that? I was like, man, hey, did someone talk to you like after the 55? Somebody had to say something for you to not to start shoot. And someone said something. And I'm telling, don't listen. Don't listen. They ain't gonna be here next year. Don't listen. Oh no.
But let's talk a little.
You shoot it.
Let's talk a little more about Austin Reaves. Had his second lowest scoring output, worst shooting game in his playoff career Tuesday. So in his 3 games this postseason, Reaves averaging 15 points, 5 assists, 4 rebounds, shooting 30% from the field, 12% from 3. So, Shai, we'll start with you. Did Austin Reaves make the right decision coming back from his oblique strain to play in this postseason?
Yeah, just like everybody else who want to compete. You know, make the decision, come back, whether you're playing hurt or not, try to help your team. You know, 3 for 16 didn't help just because the shots didn't go down. Like LeBron says, game one. Same with the Spurs, same with anybody else that lost the game one. You got to come in, you got to come back, you got to figure out what you did wrong, do it right. And I think with Austin Reaves, getting good looks is an important part because you're still playing against an elite defense. It's not going to let you get anything easy. Same with Luke Kennard. Can't just come in and just turn it on. You got to get good looks. His teammates got to set you up. And between everybody who shot in the starting lineup, shit, everybody shot over 10 shots. So that leaves everybody else on the bench in their matchups between Jake and Jackson and Luke. There ain't much room for you to take shots, to be honest, especially if LeBron's going to take more shots. Rui played exceptionally well, 7 for 13.
He's definitely stepped up this postseason.
He looks like he's comfortable with his role, but you have a bad night. You know, Austin had a bad night. Marcus had a bad night. DeAndre was solid, but he could still do more. Accountability is for everybody, I think, especially JJ. He's got to figure out how to change the offense depending on what OKC is doing. They're not scheming up. They're not doubling anything. They're just playing solid. So they just got to figure out how to get Austin in the game, because if you're not gonna put him in position to score the ball outside of what you've been doing all season, it's not gonna be good.
Looked like he also suffered from the tight whistle in the game. Obviously tried to do his standard Austin Reaves foul drawing, also known as foul baiting. Wasn't getting a lot of calls. Only shot 2 free throws in the game. Mr. B, when you look at Austin Reaves so far this postseason, what's your assessment of the man known as Lemon Daddy?
I mean, you didn't really need to come back, honestly. I mean, with a lot of guys who've came back in the heat of the battle like this, you know, you see the situation in Boston, you know, it's going over there. And then with him with his contract year, I mean, I just don't see, you know, why you come back and put yourself in this type of situation. I know you want to compete, but, you know, health is everything. So that's just how I view it.
Gil, do you feel like Austin Reaves can be the difference in this series if he can actually get back right?
No.
Okay, well.
They're just better. Like this.
So what?
Like when you remember when the Chicago Bulls was on their run? Like you can do all the game plan you want. That's just a whole different team that's oiled very well. Right? We don't have our best player who averages 33, who is the MVP candidate, to help us with this team. So the honesty right now, because you know it ain't game day, but the honesty is they're not in that league yet with the lineup that we have, right? So here you just go out there and just play as hard as you can. So there's really nothing Austin can do to help the team. He can help himself. You know, right now it sucks because, you know, all year he's been great. And at the end of the day, how you play in these last few games is how the market is going to dictate you, right? If you come out here and you got 40, 40, 40, that 240 you're getting. If you come out here still shooting like this, they're going to try to lowball you in the summer. And that is weighing on his head. And the fact that he's coming back after missing, what, a month, right? A month and some change. Like he's out of shape, he's out of rhythm, right? Now he's pushed into playoffs. That's a tall task, right? Like you're missing that much, and then you're coming right into playoffs to try to get your rhythm, playing against a team that is locked down defensively, that's going to get the whistle. You know, he has to pick his spots, change his game just a little bit, let some of that heavy lifting go to LeBron and Aiden, see if they can get some fouls, and then once that penalty starts, now you play wild man basketball. But what you got against everybody else, you're not going to get against them. Those little whistles, maybe when you get home game 3 and 4, you might get those calls, but you're not going to get those calls up there. You're going to look like James Harden did when they was playing Miami, trying to get them flop calls. They just going to look at you like, you know what I mean? So you're going to go out there a little goofy. You just got to pick your poison. Try to shoot within the first 2 minutes before the fatigue kick in. You know, but, you know, there's really nothing. You know, they shouldn't be going out here stressing.
Hey, if Luka played, if Luka played game 1, did y'all win? The way OKC played.
How much did we lose by?
Y'all lost by 18, and they.
No. Because that means Shai gonna play harder.
Yeah, but y'all still double him, and he still had the same performance. 18 under 18.
Okay, I'm just gonna be honest.
Still got liability.
Let's just gonna be honest. If you got to double a player in the playoffs, you lost.
But y'all just beat Houston doing it.
Who we double?
Kevin Durant.
He didn't play. He doubled himself. He played what, 1 game, 2 games? Yeah. One game. I mean, we didn't have to double nobody. But the fact that
that was a big game.
What I'm saying is you can only double a team in the playoffs and be successful if they have someone on the court that can't shoot the ball. So if I'm going to go over there and double and they swing, we don't have to worry about the last guy getting the ball, shooting it, right? He's going to pass it back out and then we just wasted some time. But the fact that they have other shooters on the court that's going to make plays, play straight up. Like you're just passing the points around.
Because even their defenders are capable shooters. Like they shooter. Caruso's a capable shooter.
Yeah, but I'd rather lose listen, that means we're in a good position then. If he's averaging under 20 and 7 turnovers and we're doubling like that,
you're not gonna average that.
If we had Luka, y'all
but that's not how you look at it. That's not how you look at it. If I have $1 in my pocket,
if Luka's playing that game, you guys win.
What I'm saying, if I have $1 in my pocket and I put 50 cents over here, I still have $1. Right? Chet gets the points. Right? Someone's getting the points, right? If Chet averages 15 points and now you got 24.
The way Bron came out?
What I'm saying is the points are still there. He just someone else got it. That's all. So he has 18, Chet gets the 12 extra than he normally has.
I think I see what you're saying.
So you see what I'm saying?
Are you adding 33 points to the game?
I'm adding his presence. Just him being out there and being able to.
Still a liability.
You want to add.
But
25?
we're doubling, so now we're moving. At the end of the day, we're still taking SG out of the game, right? He's still every time you come out, we double. Everybody, all right, boom.
Mm-hmm.
You got to keep making plays the whole time. Like they're not used to that.
Does Luka get 25? You think Luka get 25 if you play?
Sure.
Okay, so they lost by how many?
They lost by 18, and then they OKC struggled.
Is that simple? That's simple math.
What it looked like.
Simple math.
See, that's that shit I'm talking about. We gonna argue about something that you can't prove.
So what are we talking about it for?
The hypothetical.
What are we even talking about it for?
If Luka played and he scored 33, we win the game.
Why would we even be talking about your hypothetical, Brandon, if we can't prove it until I come in and say something like this, and now we can't prove it?
We lost by 20.
What the fuck are we talking about?
We got beat by 29 every game. Was Luka playing?
It's not even my hypothetical. I'm just adding on to it.
Because he got hurt. He got hurt in the last one.
Yeah. Can we go to the game? So this is all we can do. We go to the games Luka played in and see what that score was and how much Luka scored.
Luka played in 2 of the games.
Okay.
November 12th and then the April 2nd game.
The one that got hurt in?
Yeah. So the November 12th game, he had 19, 7, and 7. Okay. Then the April 2nd.
So they guarded his ass. Okay.
He had 12 points in 26 minutes.
Okay. So 12 points in 26 minutes. And then the first one?
19.
19.
And how many minutes?
33, I believe.
33 minutes?
Yeah.
So he was supposed to go play another 7-8 minutes.
Okay, so 33 minutes. So so he asked you a question about can Luka score 25? And if he scored 25, we'll win.
Last night.
So the answer, he didn't do it during the regular season, so the answer is no. You don't think he would score 25. That's what the point they're making.
The game is the game.
Okay.
Can't change the game.
I think he can.
I'm not. We know you
25.
think.
Y'all don't. I do.
I know.
So that's the difference. It's no one's going to be right based on our opinion of what he would or wouldn't do because it's a hypothetical,
Well,
right?
based on the games that they played, he didn't do it. So
This wouldn't have
but
been
the
the
games that they have played, that's on record, the one that's on paper that we can go back and look at, he scored 19 in 33 minutes and 12 in 26 minutes. So that tells me that he didn't, and we wasn't go get the 25 in the game that they played on.
Somebody that's
yesterday.
averaging 33
Yeah, he
points a
didn't.
game.
He didn't against that team.
But he could have had
but he
more
didn't against
than
this team.
He could have
Not
had
against
more.
this team, he didn't.
He could have.
But he did not.
Because he didn't play.
Because he did not.
that's what he
he
wants-
Because
already
he
played.
didn't play.
He already played.
Because he didn't play.
He already played.
It's Luka Doncic,
Could.
bro.
And we have to argue with the
Yes,
could
so
have.
So you can hold Luka Doncic under 15
No.
points
Yeah, they did.
for a series? You did it for
the
2
game.
games.
Yeah.
They got hurt in one
Actually
of
scored 19 in one game, so they didn't hold him under. He scored 19 first.
So you think that a
12.
33-point-a-night scorer
He didn't
cannot
against this team. I don't
go
know.
and
I
score
can only
more?
go on what he did with this team beforehand.
So
That's
how
all I
much,
go
did,
on.
how much did Austin Reaves average with that series?
I don't know.
Because he had 8
hypothetical.
points. I'm pretty sure he would
I
have
don't know
scored
nothing about
more.
hypothetical. I know what's facts.
Okay, well
The facts is he scored 19
Well, I mean-
and 12 against them during the
He
regular
would have
season.
scored 25 last
Well, I don't
night.
know. We don't know that.
Well, if you're saying that, because Austin Reaves probably would have averaged more in the regular season than he is now. But I can't penalize him for just coming back being in shape. But the reason the hypothetical don't work here is you're assuming that an MVP candidate is on the floor and the defense won't be focused or geared on him. So instead of Lou Dort guarding LeBron James, he's going to guard Luka.
Okay.
Right? So it changes. Just like we decided to double Shai, they can do the same thing. We don't know. But you don't look at the game and say, oh, yeah, we going to add him and then everything's going to be gravy. That's just a pointless argument. Because we go with he could do it.
I guess that's why LeBron said, what was the difference? We're missing 33 points.
He wasn't going to score.
And when they lost by 29.
Why
what
would
was the difference?
LeBron say that so comfortably about a post-game presser when asked about what were you missing out there tonight? Well, he actually said 37, and then he
what
fixed
was
himself,
we
and he was
missing?
like
35.
33. It's like, oh yeah, he averages 33. I mean, there you go.
Yeah.
That's what we were missing. I didn't say it. LeBron said it.
Did LeBron play in that game?
So tell LeBron to stop with the hypotheticals, because LeBron said that shit.
Because they-
I
it
didn't
wasn't a
say it.
hypothetical.
LeBron said that shit.
No, he
LeBron
said
was
that's
using
what
a
we missing.
hypothetical
He
as
said he
far as like, hey man,
No.
we're missing 33 points a game
Yeah, they
on our team. That's what was missing tonight.
They
Yes.
were missing them same
Missing-
33 against Houston.
So if to your point, if Luka plays, LeBron feels better after the press
were
conference
missing
about
them
what
same
they missed.
33 points against the Houston Rockets? They was missing them same 33 points, right? Did they need them 33 then?
LeBron didn't say that in the
But
press conference.
did they need
He didn't
them
say he
33
needed it.
then?
He didn't say he needed it
So they need them 33 now.
because they just lost. Because they just lost
Better
by
teams
20.
don't need
What is the hypothetical?
They lost by 20.
Hypothetical, someone saying that we are missing that is very different than saying he could score 25.
What's the difference?
What is the difference?
Yes, what's the difference?
We're missing someone. We're missing our 33 points. That's a difference maker.
When
Versus saying,
asked what? When asked what were
what
you
are we missing? We're missing our star player.
And what does that insinuate?
We're missing our star. We're
If
missing
we had our star player, what?
No, he would have said exactly what you said if he would have thought what you were thinking. Like, yeah, if Luka was here, yeah, he could have scored 30.
He could have scored 30 points.
Could have 30, but no, that ain't what he said.
He didn't say it, but it still sounds like the same thing.
Sounds and being two different.
Okay, so it is the same thing.
No, it's not.
So when you say,
No, it's not.
Okay, what
Only
were you
in your
guys
brain.
missing tonight,
Only in your
LeBron?
brain.
We were missing 33 points from our main guy.
We're missing our best player.
Yeah.
Which means what, LeBron? If he was playing, what, you guys would have had a better chance of winning?
Better chance to win.
Better chance of winning.
Is that a hypothetical?
No.
A better chance?
A
Yes.
better chance.
He's not saying what he could have scored or what he think he would have scored.
Or we
He's
could've
saying
won.
we're missing 33 points.
Yes, we're better-
And if he would have been playing,
We are a better
you wouldn't
team with
be
33
asking me
points.
this question about what we were missing.
We are a better
because
team
we
with
would have
34.
a 33-point-a-night guy out there to help us close the gap.
Close the gap and you're still wrong.
That was easy.
This is crazy. What are we talking? We're not talking hoop no more?
Yeah,
We're talking.
Y'all
yes.
gotta make sense of it.
We are making sense.
No,
Like we're
No.
listening. Like I listen to every word
You're
you
not
say.
making
I
sense.
listen to the
I
words.
said LeBron. Listen
LeBron
to what
didn't say-
LeBron said.
He said missing.
They asked him, what's
He said
missing?
And he said
33 points from our main guy.
Right.
We lost by 18.
And he didn't say because he would have been on the floor that we.
He don't have to.
Yeah, yes.
He do.
Yes,
Doesn't.
he does. Yes, he does.
Everyone listening knows what he's saying.
No, we heard what he said.
We already said.
Right,
We're missing.
Right, we're missing our best player tonight. Right. So what happened
Are
tonight?
we a better
We're missing
team with Luka Doncic on the floor? Yes.
Like Houston says, hey, what happened?
Are we 33
Durant.
points better as a team with Luka Doncic on the floor? Yes.
Did they need the
Did we
same
lose by
33
18?
against Houston?
Yes.
So they didn't need the 33 against Houston.
We're talking about the OKC.
So we need
We're
the
not
33
talking
though.
about Houston.
But it's still missing
We're
the
talking
33.
about OKC.
Still missing the 33.
He's missing it against
Can
this.
we go back to what Bron said?
Yeah, it is.
It ain't about what Bron said.
It's not.
Now it's not about what LeBron said. It's
Because
about what
LeBron
I
didn't-
said now.
Because he didn't insinuate nothing.
Okay, can I ask you something? Luka's playing. Okay. See, this is called. We can see what a hypothetical sounds.
Guys got to stop getting triggered, man.
All right. If Luka played, right, and he took his shots, does LeBron James still take 17? You think?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does Rui still take 13?
Possibility.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Does Ayton take 12?
No.
Probably not. No.
Okay. Does Smart take 15 shots?
No.
Okay. So does Austin Reaves still take 16?
Yeah.
Okay, so we have 85 shots here. So we're going to take more shots with Luka, the same or less. Because if Luka's going to be averaging 33, other points and other shots has to come from somebody. You don't just come and just add 33 and fucking 20. They shot 85 points. What, are you going to add another 20 to the game? How do you do that?
Is that a hypothetical?
How do you do that?
Did you just say
No.
a whole hypothetical
No,
about
it's
what
just
will happen?
it's reality. Reality is this.
Just make
we
up
took
shit.
85 shots this game. Luka plays slower. So we can go off of Luka's average when he plays with the team and how many shots they take. Right? So if they take, let's say, 89 with Luka, that means there's only 4 shots if you add Luka. So that means everybody else is taken away from Luka's shooting, which means they wouldn't have it. You don't say 85 shots without Luka, and then you add all the Luka shots, and then we win by 7. We won by 7 because we scored 135.
I think
Because
what
Luka, that's not how you do
what you
the-
add is Luka averages how many assists?
That's how you do that.
How many
dog.
assists does Luka average?
7, I believe, right?
8 assists. So if you did try to take away his points, he's still passing the ball for assists.
Okay.
So there are going to be guys still contributing to the fact that he's drawing 2 people, which, Luka.
Ooh, I got a basketball question.
Y'all might have to come in and guard him, and he drives and is bringing. Who was doing
got
that
a
for the
basketball
Lakers?
question.
Nobody. Luka does for the Lakers
Can I ask you
what
a
the Lakers
basketball
can't do
question?
for themselves.
So with him on the floor, like
Say it.
on the other
26.
end, like so
26 for this.
Okay.
if he's scoring, he's still how many his man giving is going to score?
Who, Lou Dort?
26.
No, he
Who,
ain't.
Lou Dort?
Yeah, he can definitely score.
6 points.
They gonna hide him.
6
so that's
points.
that's what he scored, right?
Uh-huh.
That's what he scored.
And
in that
we're
game.
playing zone.
So that's what he scored in that
and
game.
we
He scored
play
6
zone.
in that game, right?
And you play zone.
Now with Luka out there, he gonna score more.
All right, so
than
we're
six with
going
Luka
to
guarding him.
we're just going to talk real sports, right? The Lakers averaged 26 assists during the regular season. They had 26 last night. So all the other people that's making the assists, they wouldn't pass the ball because Luka has it.
Is it,
is
is it 2 different styles of play when Luka's on the floor and when Luka's not on the floor?
Yes, there is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Continue.
I'm sure you noticed it, right? There's a different style of playing when Luka's on the court because it's all Luka, pick and roll, and I'm going to do what I'm going to do. Just like any
So
star,
if
right?
26 was the average while Luka was on the floor, right? It's
Yeah.
a different style compared to them sharing the ball, moving the ball when he's not on the floor.
So you just proved my point because that means them sharing the ball. That means people are scoring that wouldn't score if Luka was playing. Thank you.
So they didn't
That is
score.
easy.
Did they not score last night?
Yeah, you don't have
That
any
is
easy
easy.
buttons, sir.
They
You
not,
see how,
they didn't
see
score
how
last-
easy that is?
Starburst rapper.
They didn't
Not
score last
enough.
night.
Not enough.
They're not enough.
They
you
ain't
see-
score enough.
So when
They
Luka
lost by
plays,
18.
You see,
the
you see how
ball
that easy?
moves. The
And they
ball
still can't beat
moves to
this.
certain guys because they're playing a certain style.
Yeah, they lost by 18.
The style that got them. What was their ranking?
They were fourth in the Western Conference.
They 1-0 right now. They down one game.
They are down
in the
one.
Series. I don't know what the regular season. They do down one game now.
Game 2 on Wednesday. We have hope.
Against this team that they couldn't beat during the regular
We know
season.
where hope works at.
Underdog. Hey, can y'all tell him what is the plus minus when Luka's on the floor?
Lakers plus minus this season.
When Luka.
No. Like to betting stats. It'll tell you how valuable a player is to a team. So, you see what I'm saying? Okay.
Prediction. Thank you.
So like, let's say we average. We average 115, right? And then if Luka, he might be just a -3 or -7. It all depends, right? So basically, if we score that you just added. So for your theory, he would be minus 25. It's gonna be probably like -5 or 4.
We will find out the answer to that
So that
question.
means if they score 90, it'll just be 94.
Game 2 on
It'll just be
Thursday.
94.
Let's keep this thing moving, though. We've got more playoff
When is game
basketball.
2?
Tomorrow.
Today is Wednesday.
Yeah.
And you thought you had me.
No.
I thought
I didn't think I had. I was like, damn, they got a lot of days off in between the game.
Yeah.
Throwback
It
Thursday.
It is.
Yeah, no, I thought today was Tuesday for a second, but no, yeah.
It is the Lord's Wednesday.
Yeah.
Let's keep this thing moving. So, all right. I got to put you on to something I've been rocking. GLD. Look, every guy has those go-to pieces, the sneakers, the jeans, the tee that always works. For me, adding a GLD chain has become part of that same rotation. I put it on once, and honestly, it doesn't come off. You can feel the quality right away. The weight is right, the clasp is solid, and the details look even better in person. This isn't some throwaway piece. It's waterproof, sweatproof, and guaranteed for life. GLD's got everything, too. Chains, pendants, bracelets, even watches. You can keep it clean or go bolder, but either way, it levels up your fit instantly. And they've got official collabs with the NFL, NBA, MLB. You can literally rep whatever you're into. And this isn't hype. GLD is worn by guys like Justin Bieber, Micah Parsons, Malik Neighbors, and Josiah Johnson. And the list goes on. So here's the deal. For a limited time, new customers get 40% off. Use code ARENA at GLD.com. That's 40% off with code ARENA at GLD.com. And after you purchase, they'll ask how you heard about them. Make sure you tell them our show sent you. Work hard. Change the game. GLD. All right, let's shift over to the Eastern Conference now. The Cavs and top-seeded Pistons met in Detroit Tuesday
4 to
night.
6.
Huh?
4 to 6 points.
Okay. Thank you, kid.
So Luka playing adds 4 to 6 points.
4 to 6 points.
Yeah.
How do we know that? Isn't that a hypothetical?
No, that's called Vegas.
Christ.
It's called a Vegas line and spread, sir.
Because he didn't play last night. So we would never know how many points he would.
It goes off the production
Kinda
of the
weird.
player. It goes off the production of the player.
Kind of weird.
What? What's
Kind of
it?
weird.
That's weird?
Yeah, it's weird.
Research is weird?
No, because he didn't play. It's a hypothetical, so we wouldn't know how
No,
many
it's
points.
it's to the team.
We don't know how many points he would score.
No, to the team.
It's the weirdest shit ever in the world. And then we say you don't want to talk hypotheticals on the show.
Okay, sir, this is called a fact. Let me tell you what a fact is. There's 82 games, right? Mm-hmm. So if he plays and every time he played, they scored 116, and every time he didn't play, they scored 110, what does that mean? When he's on the court, he adds, 6 points to the game. When he's not, it's -6. That's not a hypothetical, that's a fact. So when he plays, he adds 4 to 6 points to the team. Because when he's playing, the other people who are scoring that normally don't score, right? You know, like if Marcus Smart averages 7 during the regular season and then Luka's not there, he's averaging 12, 5 points is being added to his that he normally wouldn't have. That's you know how that works, right?
Well, let's shift over to the Eastern Conference.
Hey man, go back. You probably need to update. Can you update him? Update him, please.
That was easy.
Update the app. Yeah.
Update?
Yeah, update the app. Just update it. I think you got it. ChatGPT, you just.
All right, well, let's shift over.
No.
Thank you. Go
Wow,
ahead.
that's a
My
nice
bad.
collection.
It's a nice collection.
Of buttonry. The Cavs and top-seeded Pistons met in Detroit Tuesday night for Game 1 of their series. Central Division rivals split the season series. Both teams needed 7 games to advance out the first round, with the Pistons overcoming a 3-1 deficit over the Magic, which saw them also overcome a 24-point deficit in Game 6 to keep their season alive. The Raptors took the Cavs to 7, but Jared Allen came through with a big game to keep Cleveland's season alive. So entering this matchup, the Pistons had lost 12 straight to the Cavs in the playoffs, tying an NBA record. But the Pistons learned from the mistakes of their playoff opening loss to Orlando at the crib, as J.B. Bickerstaff led his current team to a win over his former one. Let's check out the highlights if we can, please. So despite their quick turnaround, this Pistons squad took advantage of playing on their home floor, jumping out to a 37-21 lead in the first quarter while holding the Cavs to 36% shooting in the first frame. Ooh, and there you see it. The Cavs bounced back in the second quarter. But first, let's look at this. Buzzer beating. Javonte Green. Cavs bounced back in the second quarter, cutting the deficit to 13 at the half. Cade Cunningham had an off shooting night, still led Detroit with 23 points on 6 of 19 shooting, along with 7 assists, 2 steals. Tobias Harris added 20 points in his 6th straight 20-point game this postseason, while Duncan Robinson had his highest scoring game this postseason, 19 points, going 5 for 8 from distance. Jalen Duren had another double-double, 11 points and 12 boards, including some big buckets late in the game. Donovan Mitchell led the Cavs with 23 points, ending his NBA record streak of scoring 30-plus points in 9 straight series openers. You see Ron Howell right here, also hitting a 3 at the end of the third quarter. James Harden added 22, 8 rebounds, 7 assists, but 7 turnovers. Evan Mobley had 14, 9 boards, and 5 assists, and Max Strus added 19 points off the bench in 28 minutes. But after dropping 22 and 19 in the Cavs' Game 7 win over the Raptors, Jared Allen cooled off in this one with just 2 points and 3 rebounds. Cavs trailed by as much as 18 in the game, but rallied in the fourth quarter, going on an 11-0 run, with Harden scoring 7 straight points to tie things up with a little over 5 minutes remaining. Then Jaylen Brown made his presence felt, blocking Harden's potential go-ahead floater, then coming through with 3 straight dunks to give Detroit some breathing room. Pistons defense forced 20 turnovers in the game, scoring 31 points off those Cavs miscues. Detroit ended an NBA record-tying 12-game postseason losing streak against a single opponent, with their last win before Tuesday night coming in the 2007 Eastern Conference Finals against this Cavs squad. Detroit also got their first Game 1 win since 2008. Cade Cunningham had this to say about the game.
We have a great system in place, so just play to your strength, but just give effort, put it all out there, and you got somebody behind you that'll come in for you whenever you're tired. So we got a great culture going. It's one win, and we got to come back and do it again.
It is a best-of-7 series, but do you feel like this game really can set the tone for how this series will go?
Yeah, it's supposed to. At home, you got to protect home court. We didn't do that last series, so we know it's important in this series. They're a tough team. They want to come in and steal one, so we handle business tonight. We got to do it again.
So looking at this game, Mr. B, we will start with you. What biggest takeaways from the Pistons getting Game 1 win over the Cavs, snapping that 12-game losing streak against Cleveland?
Jared Allen. He didn't really show up at all. And then James Harden, he had more turnovers than more made field goals. Shout out to Tobias Harris, man. I think we were on the couch talking about Tobias, and I was saying, man, can Tobias get a 30-point game? And then you guys were saying between 23 and 25, and he go out there Game 7, have a 30-point game, and since then he's been hooping.
20 and 8 boards in Game 1.
Yeah, I think he's seeing the ball go through the rim. It's really helping him, and it's really going to, they're going to really need his scoring this playoff series. Then with the Cavs, Donovan Mitchell, man, I need him to have one of those games right now, because they're struggling from the guard position between him and James. It's just not really like that. So I need him to try to step it up some more and have one of those games and really take over the series if they're going to have a chance to win. Because Cade is going crazy. He's going to do what he do. But shout out to Detroit, man. Guys are stepping up. Wasn't it Duncan Robinson?
Duncan Robinson
had a good game. So yeah, man, we'll see. But I don't think the series is over. It's far from over.
Well, definitely, Kenny, let's shift over to you. Looking at these Pistons take Game 1, which they were unable to do in the first round against Orlando Magic. After that series, Kay said the Magic forced him to look in the mirror and get right. heading into this one? What do you think about the Pistons taking this win?
Yeah, you've been riding high all season. You've been in first place. Come out and the Magic punch you in your mouth in game one and make it a lot tougher series than you probably anticipated. So yeah, you have to look in the mirror. I'm glad Cade referenced it that way. That's what it takes. If you're not your biggest critic and fixing your own mistakes, then there's nothing no one else can say to you. So I'm glad they did it as a team. Came out and played well in game one. Like I said, Duncan Robinson got off, which he hadn't had a particularly great series in round one. They need his shooting to open the floor up for Cade. We owe Tobias a big, hey, salute, hey, brother, that we knew you were a solid player, but you really stepped up to the challenge as of late, being a solid companion for Cade that he can depend on night in, night out. They're going to defend at a high clip, the Pistons, that is. And it's James and Donovan Mitchell both are elite basketball players. Mm-hmm. I think the way the NBA has transitioned that position into being a 6'6", 6'7", like 6'5" and up point guard, and athletic and can do both defend and score, I think kind of bothers both of them, right? Because you got length and athleticism at that position now where you were playing bigger on them, so they had an advantage before. You were playing a small forward on them that wasn't really so you were trying to play bigger on them to keep them in the pocket. I think the guards now can move their feet with them, and there's more athleticism on the floor now at that position. Yeah,
Cade.
Like Cade is a problem for them. Thompson is a problem for them at the guard. Like those dudes are really an issue defensively and offensively. Trying to guard Cade is an issue for Donovan and James. So now you got guys that's trying to guard. Now guys out of position. Now James got to try to box out a small forward because you got to put a different player on Cade at that position, right, to defend him. So I think the game has transitioned a little bit away from the 6'3", 6'4" shooting guard kind of I think you need to be bigger at that position now, which I think is what Cleveland problem they're running into. The reason they struggled with Toronto, right? Toronto's long and athletic. Mm-hmm. They're not as good as Cade, but they're strong and athletic at that position. We just didn't think Toronto could win on the road. I didn't. So I think in this series, that's the determining factor as well. I don't think Cleveland can win on the road. So however many this goes, I don't think Cleveland can win on the road, and I think Detroit can win in their building. So it's only one game, but I think Detroit learned from what they didn't do against the Magic and correcting those mishaps, and I think it's going to be a much more focused Detroit Pistons team against the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Shai, let's shift over to you looking at this Pistons squad. Bouncing back 3-1. We now won 4 straight games.
Cleveland Cavaliers. I said when James went over there, it was going to be to the detriment of Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell wants to do the same thing that James Harden does, which is facilitate to his teammates while operating in his operating areas. When James Harden is not on the floor, Donovan Mitchell thrives. And you can tell the energy shifts because he goes straight to his bag, he gets straight to the bucket, he takes shots with confidence, and he actually reacts differently. James Harden's on the floor, they really defer to each other, but more so Donovan to James. James is a ball stopper. And in this day and age in this league right now, as you see what Cade was doing, you can't play with your food no more. All that James Harden with the Houston Rockets, sit there and do the step back, that's not working. Cade's not falling for none of that shit. Jenkins not falling for that. Amon Thompson's not falling for that. It's a different game. When I seen Donovan Mitchell go downhill, use all of his leverage and speed to get by defenders and go to the float game, it was impeccable. But both of those two guys on the floor at the same time throughout the series in Toronto was not effective. They were both elite players, but they were both playing solid. And solid got them to 7 games without any remarkable performances by any one of them. I think that Evan Mobley actually took them over the top for that series. And right now, he can't afford to have 14 points. He's got to play better. And like Brandon said, Jared Allen, you got to show up. There's no reason you go from having a big game, closeout game, to having 2 and 3 in the opening game. That's going to be the detriment for them. Strus played well. He stepped up. I think he won his matchup, which was Jenkins. But also Detroit, they're resilient. They got tested. They was able to come back in their home court and really show the crowd that they mean business. They kept the lead. Even though Durden still ain't showed up yet. I think that's the bright spot for them because he can still have some big games. Eamon Thompson can still have some big games, and shout out to Tobias. He's definitely feeling himself right now. The confidence is thriving. And if they needed a number 2 outside of Durden not showing up, Tobias Harris is definitely stepping into that role with experience and veteran leadership and qualities of wanting to win, and especially on the defensive end. He played defense. I like that. So Cleveland needs to get it together. They need to figure out how they're going to get their offense, moving on the right pace. And I think defensively, it's going to be up. Just Cade he's always going to keep it up. So even stopping him, they got to figure out how to get those other players in line because I think they actually are waiting to explode too. So it's going to be a long series for Cleveland if they don't get it together.
You mentioned Durden 4 of 11 from the field, but had those 6 big points. Fourth quarter helped spark that rally for the Pistons to take control of the game, begin to shift over.
So he never mind, go ahead. So he made 4 field goals and them 3 dunks was of his.
3 big dunks though, came back to back plays to help extend that lead. McGill, let's shift over to you. Thoughts on the Pistons taking game 1 over the Cavs at their crib?
They're number 1 seed. They're at home. Usually the first game is more of a defensive game, and James' turnovers are coming from trying to do too much on a team that wants you to play with the ball, wants you to try to pass the ball around and just throw it around casually. So they thrive on defense to offense. The game was ugly offensively, right? Detroit is a grinded out team, right? They don't have enough output offensively from individuals. They need Cade to do it all, right? They're handicapped with 2 players who just can't shoot from the outside. And then if Duncan Robinson is not playing well or not hitting shots, that floor gets smaller. Tobias has to, Tobias don't have no room for an off game because that off game or off moments, they're going to keep focusing on Cade, right? When it comes to Cleveland, you lose in the free throw department, right? They took 35 free throws because they're trying to get to the rim. That's where they want to come. So the fact that Allen gets in foul trouble, and then offensively you're not putting no pressure on the rim for Duran to get out of the game, and he gets to just be back there having fun, and the only person that's getting hit is your guard. With James, taking 9 free throws, he knows how to get free throws. But Allen and Mobley, that's your job, right? You guys got to put pressure on that rim because they have a guy back there. He is the focal point on the defense, right? So the free throws, you got 35 to what did Cleveland take? 15? You lose by 11. Right?
They had 16 attempts in the game.
Yeah, it's like you lose. There's the game right there. Other than that, offensively, you both look the same. Defensively, Cleveland, you get a handicap because they got 2 players who don't shoot. So you get to really lock down on defense because there's nobody going to put pressure on whoever's guarding Asar, right? I don't really have to guard him. The only way he's going to hurt me is if he decides he's going to dive, go for lobs, and do that stuff. Then he becomes a threat. But if he's going to sit around moseying, setting back screens, I get to just focus on Cade. So if Cleveland figures out how to clean up bad turnovers and then make sure you're putting pressure on the rim, because once Duran's out of the game, that lane opens up just a little bit more.
No, it don't. The other guy averaged more blocks.
Who?
Stewart.
Yeah, I'm not worried about
He averaged more blocks than Durant.
No, I'm not worried about the block. There's just,
I'm just saying.
Yeah, that height and that long, them arms, very different. And it takes away some of this offense. Remember, it takes away some of that offense too. So the all-star off the court is better.
Gotcha.
Right? It just becomes a very different game, and it's who can put their will on the game. Can Cleveland put their offensive will on this game, or can Cade? Right? Like, I like Cleveland for the series, but I like Cade in the series, right? I just think just from round one and his willpower all season, you can't bet against him because he's one of those guys and has one of those minds that don't really get rattled. So no matter if he's 6 for 19 last night, he had a good game. Because you can't tell because he's cold, he's stoic, right? And then just watching his ability and watch him just carry a team like this is just mind-blowing.
And then if he don't panic, everybody else is like, shit.
And that is the most important part.
We good then, shit.
Yeah, boss is good.
We good.
He ain't rattled.
I seen Stewart get so mad, and all he did was like, yo, come on, I need you. He was like, yeah, I got you.
That's all it takes.
Like, damn.
That's all it takes, right? When
they really believe it. They really believe in him. So I can't like this is one of those series I just want to watch it. I don't got no prediction on who can win.
Yeah, that's just like
I just want to watch it.
Like J Kidd to the fray, right? He do so much.
Yeah.
And you gonna want to hoop. Right? You gonna want to go out there, bitch. Like we wasn't the best team out there in the East, but we fucking competed. Right? We played hard every night and we defended, right? We knew he was a possibility. He can go for a triple-double at any given time, but we had to carry our own brick, right? And I think that's what the Detroit Pistons are, right? And the message that's being displayed. We know what Cade is. We know what you come and do your job. You carry your brick, and we got a shot, right? And I think that's been their mentality all season. And I think that's what got them out of the first round. They really realized who they are, right? You got to look in the mirror and realize who you are as a basketball player. And what can you bring to this team in order to help us win? And with the Jaren Allen thing, like I watched like how he was against Toronto, active, flying around. They wasn't really putting a body on him, right? You got two dudes that's gonna put body on you, right? So you still be active, get your hands and tip outs and things like that, but it's gonna come with a bruise or two.
Yep.
But you got to look past that, like because your team needs you in this moment, but. He's a very live body, man, them you got it's gonna hurt because them Duran and Stewart, they physical, right? They bringing it. So, and I think
the fact that they didn't
Evan Mobley
free throw.
Yeah, but Evan Mobley, a finesse guy, he gonna face up, bro. He gonna listen. He's a good basketball player. I ain't taking out, but the way them dudes play and the way they bringing it, you gonna rather face up.
But that's the problem, though.
Yeah.
Because, and the reason is if you have a Donovan Mitchell, if you have a James Harden, and you are scoring big, you have to relieve foul pressure. Meaning, you can't let this guy get hit all 7 times without any penalties. He needs to be able to be rewarded free throws. Right, so you have to take some of that pressure off. You have to get 1 or 2 fouls, right? So if they're trying to pressure up on him and they get a little ticky-tack, he gets to walk all the way down and score, right? And those are the things that are very important to your scoring guards. There has to be someone who can take those hits. That's what's saving LeBron. Austin Reaves and Luka gets hit way more. LeBron gets to reap the free throws from it. All right, y'all getting hit, boom, 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 or win the penalty. Maniac time, and you get to reward. Like some of these guys are getting hit with no reward, right? So Cade out there, right? Sometimes he gets hit all 6 hits before he gets 2 points. If you're gonna hit me 6 times, I want 12 free throws. So I'm gonna let Antoine and Karan do your thing. Go on over. 4's out. Yeah. Soon as we in that penalty, 1-4 flat. Yeah. And those are game plans. So it's who can will their will more, and it looks like Cade is willing.
Yeah, and I think you can, nothing against what I'm about to say, because I think Chris Bosh was a hell of a basketball player, right? I see a lot of Evan Mobley and Chris Bosh. Vice versa.
Not a lot of Chris.
There's a little bit.
See a lot of Chris Bosh and Evan Mobley game in that regard, right? Mm-hmm. I guarded the guy, right?
I can finesse more finesse.
If you get physical with him, he can still get it done, but he gonna go to what he It's the face-up thing, right? That's just, he can still get it done in that way. Yeah. I see that a little bit, right? Better defensively, of course, around the rim, but I just see he will defer a little bit if you start being physical with him. And I think that's what Detroit understands, right? If we be physical with this guy, he'll start moving further away from the basket, and we can force him into how we want him to play. That's the way, but hell of a basketball player in his own right, but I just think that's where it is right now. But we'll see.
All right, well, let's keep this thing moving. We have some breaking news coming out of the Big Apple. So Joel Embiid came up big for the Sixers in their series-clinching Game 7 win over the Celtics this past Saturday. 34 points, 12 rebounds, 6 assists in 39 minutes.
Man, just get to the news. Is he playing or not?
God damn, Gil, you know I live for these moments.
I know, my bad. Go on and read.
Never let a nigga host. Still had a quick turnaround, though. Getting smacked in Game 1 against the Knicks on Monday. It was Embiid's 5th game in 9 days. Held to 14 points on 3 of 11 shooting in 25 minutes as the Sixers got blown out by 39. Big sips from them cups. Earlier today, the Sixers announced that Embiid has been ruled out for Game 2 with ankle and hip injuries. Also came back from an emergency appendectomy.
I want to hear what the chat got to say.
Chat, Gil would like to know what you have to say.
Because we were supposed to be stupid yesterday. We didn't know we was talking
I
about. So I want to hear what the chat got to say.
Okay, you did.
Remember,
on this very couch.
Maybe I didn't know. Maybe I didn't know what the fuck I was talking about. Maybe I just was talking out my ass yesterday when
they said you was.
Maybe you sit him out Game 1, you had a better chance in Game 2. Maybe I don't know much. Maybe I ain't a person that done dealt with injuries and then played in certain situations and been in these motherfuckers. And I know the human body and I know what my eyes saw. Right? And But hey, said yesterday, the man they should have taken the fucking reins and hey, games 2 through whatever, we're gonna sit you out today, big fella, get ready for Game 2. And the fact that they can get away with listing injuries that ain't a fucking injury is fucking amazing to me. They ain't talking about nothing about the certain appendectomy or that fucking knee we saw that he keep going holding every time something happened. So you said a hip and ankle.
This is according to Sharania. Ankle and hip.
Damn the fact that he had an appendectomy surgery 3 weeks ago.
It's like we're the only ones that know he's not going to finish the series.
Yes.
I don't know what fucking game y'all watching. If he's limping in the Boston game and he has no one to guard, and now he's guarding a 20-12 guy, who's running around, pump faking, shooting aggressive, and he don't like you, and he know you hurt. What you think he gonna? The first couple plays show, okay, what type of series this is. We're gonna pick and roll the shit out of him. He was gonna miss Game 2 or 3. One of the games he wasn't playing for sure. That knee can't take it no more. I don't know how many times we gotta say we can watch. I had knee surgery.
Me too.
Offensively, feels great. You know why? Because I get to control it. I can control my movement on the offensive end. Defense, I can't. I'm reacting to someone else. So what ends up happening is, if he pushes, I'm not gonna go. I'm gonna let him go. Right? I'm gonna try to step here, and he goes the other way. I don't want to step. I can't, and I won't. I can feel. On the offensive end, back to the basket. Yeah, I can sit here and do my thing. I'm watching it. I know what it looks like. So I know he can't go up and down playing that many minutes guarding Carl Anthony.
Yeah.
Now game 2, you lost by 30 now game 2, right? Just say the series over with. You're going to try with game 3, come back, and then a game 4 he's out. Or game 3 he's out 2, get some more rest.
This is
game
game
4 he's
2
out.
and 3.
This
game 2 and 3. Just try to come back from game 4. Whatever it is.
Obviously, depending on how this game goes tonight. But to your point, if you was going to get your ass whipped anyway in game 1, made more sense to
But
sit
you don't
him.
know how the game was going to go no way, though. Listen, I'm not saying this. I didn't have a crystal ball to know they was going to lose by 39 points.
I knew.
I knew but I knew the turnaround time
Too fast for him.
didn't line up for him and his help.
Yeah.
I don't give a. Listen.
You knew it was going to be his 5th game.
I knew it was going to be his regular season, right? This is what shit we've been saying. Like, so this is I'm looking at the way he looked against Boston, right? I'm watching him, and I'm watching him in game 7, like, man, he's struggling, bro. Like, they get this game, nigga, good luck in the next one. And I'm like, man, if they do, then they won. I'm thinking, yeah, they should sit Big fella out. Right? I'm talking to my partner. I'm talking to him like, hey, they should sit Big fella out, bro.
Yeah.
You know, get ready for game 2.
That was a tough series.
Yeah,
and then to come into New York playing with and they doing this.
You get off the couch. You missed the first 3 games of the series. You get off the couch from having your stomach and intestine, your shit moved around. Like you had real life surgery. And then like you had a root canal and those shit.
Very painful too.
But still though, like this man on the sideline, on the bench, on the ground, trying to stretch bruh, there was a lot to deal with. Along with this knee that we know about.
Now ankle.
No,
it ain't an ankle or a fucking hip.
It's knee and out of shape.
It's knee and out. Because they can't tell fucking New York that this, like, we know it, but they just can't go like, his knee fucked up. Right, that's what this is.
They think the New York team players are stupid.
Yeah, we see that big ass brace under them tight.
He actually twisted his ankle on Josh Hart's ankle. He fell on it.
I ain't buying it.
In the game.
I ain't buying it. He wasn't healthy before the game started, so I ain't buying it. The knee worse than the fucking ankle. The hip is a myth, and the motherfucking goddamn appendectomy is a fucking real thing. So.
But didn't he have to shave part of his hip? What was that? He did have a surgery on something, right? They had to shave something. Was that part of his hip?
His hip down, shaved the bone off his hip because his legs was, I don't know, but we know he wasn't healthy against Boston. And came back for this. He should have set his ass out game 1.
Yep. He had 34 and 12 in closeout game.
He wasn't healthy. I don't care.
Closeout game?
He had 34 and 12 on the
Because he ain't
fine.
playing against nobody. He ain't got to guard nobody, and he's, like Gil said, he can do it offensively. Yes. It's fine. He's tallest one out there. Stand up under that motherfucker. The rebounds come to me. I ain't got to jump.
Well, if you're playing hurt, at what point do you need rest?
Should have took a game 1.
You need rest, right?
Should have took a game 1.
Mm-hmm.
So at some point throughout the season, he's going to need to sit, regardless.
Throughout the season?
Throughout the series. Throughout the series.
How about game 1 when you got a day in between the games?
If you sit out game 1.
Got a better chance for game 2.
Lose game 1. Play game 2. You play. Say you lose game 2. Is you going to sit game 3? Or you going to play? Like, depending on how hard he plays and what goes on, it's going to be up to him. I mean, regardless, he's playing injured. So when you're playing injured, at some point, you're going to need rest. I never thought he was going to play the whole series just simply because he's playing injured. You're going to need some rest at some point. Not going to play the whole 7. So for him, when he's on the floor, they're a different team, and that's what Boston said. When he's on the floor, he's a different team. So they was trying to give him a different look, giving New York a different look when he's on the floor first game. And it was a bad decision, obviously. So game 2 is going to be a different look for them. They're going to try to figure out what it is that's going to be different about this game if they actually make it a game, and whether or not they should continue with him if they play better without him. It would be something that I would say Nick Nurse needs to think about. But if he comes back game 3, game 4, and he can give you 34 and 12, I'm taking it. I'm taking it. It's Joel Embiid. That's just me, though. It's just me.
Well, we will see how the Sixers fare for the rest of the season. But speaking of bad decisions, let's talk a little bit about the Celtics.
Oh, I thought you were about to say Embiid again.
We will talk some more Embiid momentarily.
We don't need to.
The other side. Celtics have won 6 straight playoff series over the Sixers, with Philly getting their last series win back in 1982. Till this weekend, obviously, when the Sixers won 3 straight games to stun the second-seeded Celtics on their home floor. Boston was 32-0 prior to this series when holding a 3-1 lead. Jason Tatum made a heroic comeback this season, just 10 months after suffering an Achilles injury in the 2025 playoffs. Tatum played in 16 regular season games, averaging 22 points, 10 rebounds, and 5 assists. And the first 6 of the Celtics playoff games, averaging 23, 11 rebounds, and 7 assists in 36 minutes per game. Tatum suffered left leg stiffness in Game 6, tried to downplay the injury, but hours prior to Game 7, he was added to the injury report with left knee stiffness before being ruled out in Game 7 with a knee injury. So we talked about this a little bit lightly on the show yesterday. Gil, we will start with you.
Whoa. Pardon me?
Was Tatum coming back and playing this season the right decision?
Was it the right decision to come back and get hurt and possibly jeopardize the rest of the summer to rehab or heal or get something fixed to then jeopardize the beginning of next year? Same reason when he was thinking about coming back, I said, ask yourselves as an organization, do you have a chance to win a championship? If the championship window is a yes right now, then let's think about bringing him back. If you don't have a chance to win a championship, why would you jeopardize hurting him more when he can just use all of this time to recover the knee, the Achilles, right? Get everything working, firing all at the same. There's no delay in nothing. So just like the other two, Dame, nor Hallenberg, they sitting. They're sitting and they're resting. So this summer they can attack their injury and make sure by the time the season starts, they're as close to perfect as they was before. Versus if there's a setback, how long is the setback? What is the real injury? Then after you fix that, then you got to retrain to get your right Achilles back and fire on that. Let's get my left-right movement because you didn't have enough time to see how your legs are, because it's all controlled. Everything is controlled when you're coming back from rehab, right? You're in practice playing against, dummy players and the coaching staff, and you look good, you feel good. And then when you go out there reacting in front of everybody, you start seeing like little delays. Oh, he don't want to jump off that right leg. He don't want to sidestep. So now he's putting more pressure on something else. So the end of the season happens. Now it's like, how serious is it? Hopefully it's not that serious where it doesn't hurt him during the summer, where he can rehab and focus on getting better and making sure that right Achilles don't bother him anymore. So I didn't think it was a good idea for him to come back and just push it just to do it.
The Celtics are second seed in the East, Gil, a weak Eastern Conference. We've talked about this.
Listen, winning a championship and almost winning, 2 different things, right? And that's why I said I need to ask myself, as a owner, not as a fucking player, as a player, hell yeah, I'm playing, bring his ass back. As a owner, I have to think about, can we beat OKC? Can we beat Spurs? Can we beat Denver? Can we beat the Timberwolves? If I can say yes on all 4, then I'm gonna bring them back. If the answer is like, we don't really have enough right now to beat OKC, then hey, sit the rest of the season, see you next year. That's how we're gonna do this, and we're gonna go for it next year. But I'm not gonna sit there and jeopardize it, because this is what they did. You did it with Embiid. If you would have set us as a whole year, you wouldn't be 4 or 5 years later still tweaking. Tire blown out, because you don't want to fucking fix the axle. Because you want to go to work. So you just gonna keep fucking driving. knowing that there's a real problem here, you don't want to fix it now. You got, in the same year, you got 42 fucking new tires. And how much money that's spending? Just taking the fucking Uber, let the fucking Benz spend the fucking $20,000 your ass that want to pay. Spend the $20,000 the first time, so you're not spending fucking 40 to 60 doing patchwork.
Yeah.
Mr. B. Did Tatum make the right decision coming back this season?
I'm gonna say no. He played 16 games
In the regular season?
Yeah,
6 in the postseason.
I just think coming back from an injury like that I've had, I think you need more time. He came back 16 games in a crucial part of the season, when guys are trying to make the playoffs, teams are trying to fight for seedings and things like that, and you go right back in there and you get right back into the action, and it's a little difficult. I think Joe should be fired. I think somebody in
Joe Mazzulla.
Yeah, Joe Mazzulla. I mean, he had that man playing over 30-some minutes. I believe somebody in Tatum's circle should be fired, just because, at the end of the day, it didn't work out. It didn't work out, and it's
Anybody in particular in Tatum's circle?
Oh, I mean,
I don't want to ask.
I mean, yeah, we got to definitely start with him.
Damn.
But
Who was him?
oh, Drew Hamlin. But
What does that got to do with it? What does that got to do with the rehab? It's not the rehab.
right, he probably in there working him out.
But it's not the rehab.
He's the trainer. He's the trainer.
The
He's the trainer.
Game and the trainer in rehab.
He's the trainer.
Oh Lord.
But yeah, man, I just don't think it was.
He had some input in it. Hey, how you think he look? Shit, I think he can go. Trust me. If he the one working him out, whoever doing the orthopedic part, the rehab, yeah, he has to say so. But he go. They talking and they asking Drew, hey, what you think? And that motherfucker go, oh shit, he ready.
Oh yeah, he ready.
But
Right?
Oh yeah.
Hey,
yes.
shit,
Oh
he
yeah.
ready.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Jaylen Brown might get MVP.
So, hey,
we got to come back.
But we do know there's a reality to this.
It is. No, I'm saying, but
And the reality is how we look in practice and how we doing our own thing is very different than when I got to guard somebody who don't give two shits about my knee health.
Yeah.
And he's sitting there trying to shake and bake me. That's a very, I know I've done it. Practice for 30 straight days. No knee soreness. Get into the game. Got to guard somebody that I don't know none of these moves. And then after the game, thinking I was ready.
Yeah.
The game only tests that. Yeah. Right? I know my players, so I know what you can and can't do. So, right? When you're playing against Jalen Brunson and all these guys, and they sit here doing all this extra shit you're not expecting, you know what I mean? You can't guard it. Can't guard your knee, like that. Yeah. So you just want everybody fired.
yeah.
No, I mean, it's just two people. I mean, Joe for sure. I mean, come on, Joe for sure, and then we can start whoever in the circle that made that was pushing to go. You got to start from the trainer.
But what if it's Jason Tatum that's the one in the circle saying?
Oh, he's a part of it as well. He's part of the conversation as well. All of them in the room together having this conversation. And we as players, we gonna lie.
For sure.
We gonna lie. Just what it is. We gonna say we feel better than we are. It could be sore. They could listen. I need you to be honest with me. Tell me how you feel after this workout, this, that, and the third. That shit can be a 10. We gonna be shit, it's a 5. Right? Yeah. Shit can be killing us. Who can't sleep at night, waking up like, God damn, I shouldn't have worked out today. And then you go out there, motherfucker, and go try to play. That's just what it is, man. Because we're athletes. We're gonna compete. We think we're Superman at all times. And another thing, right? Just like with the Philadelphia 76ers listing Joel Embiid's injuries now. Boston, y'all playing with people fucking intelligence, dog. Like, we didn't see that, man. Y'all taped his calf up for the game. You put tape on his calf during the game.
That calf.
And then came out and talking about this his knee. Like, fuck you think, how stupid you think people are. Right? We saw him rubbing that motherfucker he massaging this part of his leg.
Stretched.
And you come out and say he got a knee. Like, come on, man. Like, no. But it was a mistake for him to come back. 16 games in regular season, 6 games in the postseason, playing 35 minutes a night. Joe Mazzulla definitely the answer to why he thought it was okay to play that man that many minutes coming off an Achilles rupture, right?
It's funny. I can't say it was totally a bad decision now that I think about it. And because of this, mentally for us sometimes it helps with the injury.
He in the worst spot now than he was.
No. That's
because of the facts that happened.
What I'm saying is he tore an Achilles.
Yes.
Right? Now, history is showing a lot of people don't come back from this.
Yeah.
His performance gave him the confidence to say, okay, woo, my career's still my career. My career's still my career. I can still do this thing. So it's not hurting.
I don't think it would have been ever in question, though.
Don't you think? But don't you think if he doesn't play, doesn't it make him look better? So I didn't play. You guys went number 2, and we lose in the playoffs. And I'm just saying because now it's like, yo, we can kind of now we got to throw some at him when he could have just set out and then came back.
I'm just talking about just for him seeing to make sure he can still do it.
I don't think it mattered. Like,
but summertime runs.
You working out.
Run. I'm doing it in the NBA.
But still, though, but to what detriment, though? To point, like, to what detriment?
I mean, that's why I said I can't because he got a lot of confidence.
So is Jason Tatum ending the season in street clothes a success? No.
No, it's not.
Right? Mm-hmm. It's not. There's no way feasible that him ending the season in street clothes is a success. Mm-hmm. It's not. So one thing I do know about injury, the more time you have to heal it and get it right, the better you will be. Mm-hmm. That I do know for a fact. The more trauma you put in an area and you overcompensating, you leave room for things to happen. From experience. Mm-hmm. Didn't have an Achilles, had microfracture surgery. Went out that motherfucker playing on one leg. 5 months after record time, like Jason Tatum came back in record time, I thought I was doing something special. 5 months after microfracture, got the surgery in May, I'm back in October playing NBA basketball. May to October.
Because I was April 4th. And
So, dude, mistake. Played the next season, played that season, played 56 games on one leg, basically. I played. The next season, I played the first 2 games of the season. Had to get microfracture on my right knee.
And you trained all summer?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. After the season, was rehabbing this one. Still. Go out this bitch and do this. Had to get surgery on this one after the season, right? To what? 2 games into the next season, came out, felt great. First 2 games, averaging a double-double. I'm back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
2 games. Knee swole up, go get MRI. Got to get microfracture surgery. Fucking cartilage is fucking gone. Because I'm out there on one leg. And I didn't tell you, this is what this is, man. You're out there overcompensating. You're putting all that strain on the health one because to your point, Gil, you're afraid to push off that way. You're afraid to plant. You can't do it. Human nature, like you can try to psych yourself up all you want. You physically can't do something. Give a fuck what your mind, you mentally strong, we all are. We've made it to this point. Mm-hmm. It was a mistake. From when they started the conversation that we was having on this couch, and they started the conversation that we heard about him coming back, we said it was a mistake. Mm-hmm. To what detriment? I don't care if the championship window was now or to this man's what detriment. I just didn't see it. Because we are competitors, man. We're going to go out and try to do everything we possibly can to do how we looked. We are. Sometimes you got to protect us from us.
Yep.
And this was a situation that I think people around Jason Tatum in his circle failed him. And Joe Mazzulla is the main corporate in it because he could have controlled them 35 minutes a night, man. This man played on one leg. Single-handedly.
So just like Chris French.
Like, single-handedly, he could have controlled the minutes. You don't come back from that kind of injury and play 35 minutes a night, dog. You just don't. Everybody else is in peak shape.
Yeah, that was my...
Everybody else around that you're playing against is in peak shape.
Fighting.
And you come back, dog, and it wasn't a good decision, man, for him. Hopefully, get the rest of this time, the summer, to get right and come back the same Jason Tatum that we know that you can be next season.
Let's shift over to Dr. Rashad McCants, PhD. Still holding the baby. Was Tatum coming back this season the right decision?
I mean, you're not gonna like what I have to say, per usual. I do remember once he came back, a consensus of about 90% of the people in the population of the basketball community were picking the Boston Celtics to come out of the East. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? I'm trying to figure out if
I don't know 90% of the basketball community, so I don't.
I'll say yeah.
Okay.
After they went up 3-1, a lot of people did feel like the Celtics would be the team to beat.
I just remember having conversations about, man, Boston looks great. Tatum and Vucevic, and they could really come out of the East as favorites to win it all. With Jason Tatum averaging 22, 10, and 5.
His lowest since his 4th year.
16 games in the regular season, 6 games in the post. He doesn't play the last game. Put up great numbers throughout the series. I think he gave his team confidence to take it over the top. I think they thought they were going to win Game 7 with him on the floor. I don't really remember an injury that happened to him. I think they keeping him out for prevention of injury based on what he said he felt. So the precaution was taken. I think the biggest question is, why didn't Jaylen Brown take them over the top like he was the whole season without Jason Tatum? So you could say it's a bad decision for Jason Tatum to come back because he didn't finish the season, but I think he did quite well when he did come back, barring the fact that 21, 10, and 5 is not an easy feat against top-notch competition, and he looked great. He looked great. I think he would say he made a good decision. I think that he would say he felt good out there. I think that he would say he wanted to play that Game 7, try to help his team win a championship. And if they wasn't in contention at number 2, I don't think he comes back. I think his whole decision to come back was to try to help them win at number 2, seeming like it was going to be a cakewalk to get there. So for me, I commend Jason for going out there and trying to fight for his team and get healthy. You got all summer now. So there shouldn't be no excuse going into next year. So get better, get your shit together, get Jaylen Brown off them damn streams, y'all be straight.
So, Shai, to your point, let's shift over to Jaylen Brown quickly. We can. Jaylen Brown jumped on Twitch after the Celtics got eliminated. I was critical of the officiating in the series, saying the refs had an agenda against him while also taking shots at Joel
I wanted
Embiid.
to say something, but I'm going to just let you cook.
I'm not cooking, I'm just hosting. As you know, I don't have an opinion either way.
No, I mean, because you just went on, I mean, that's called cooking. That was the first time I ever heard that somebody comes back, gets hurt, and then that was the best decision that they made coming back. I've never heard that before, but that was a good one. Usually when you make it's like, you ever gambled before? The casino, right? Right, you know how like you got like $1,000, right? And then you get down to 100, right? And then you get all the way to 900. And then you're trying to get over the top, and you bet the 900, and then you lose all of it, now you got 0. You can't then say, I almost got to the 1,000, I almost got my money back. You're left with 0. You're left with 0. You're back rehabbing again. Meaning, if you didn't play, you would be further right now than you are now if you didn't. Yeah, you went out there, you had your good numbers, but you're further back. So I've talked to Jay, Jason's my guy, so I had the conversation. How you feel, right? He said conditioning was the hardest part. Yeah. That was the toughest part of this whole process.
It is.
Was his conditioning, trying to go from wherever he was to then play extreme basketball, as you can see.
So, Shai,
I don't just make up shit. I talk to the person themselves.
I just got a question, Shai. You said that you don't think there was an injury they set him out
for game 7.
like for just being cautious, like precautious, right? Like why?
Brandon gave his take.
No, I'm just saying
He gave his
because he didn't
take.
say nothing that I thought was irrational.
You gave your take.
I
gave my take.
Yeah, they gave points and
Y'all don't like my take.
No, I asked a question about your point. You said that they set him out for precaution, but there was no injury there, right? So when we're watching the game 6, and he's over there stretching and rubbing his leg, and they tape it up, right, his calf. So why did they do that part of it if there's nothing going on? So you just think they went in the back like, yo, what? Hey, let me tape your shit up real quick, just because.
Don't respond. Just don't respond to it.
Like,
because we had a long conversation.
Like, I'm curious. Like, why do you think they just decided to tape it up? Because if there's no injury, and tell you that you're not gonna play in Game 7, listen, we won't advance, and we know you can help us, but you know what? Ain't nothing wrong with you. We just gonna sit you down.
Yeah, don't.
Like, that don't add up to me.
And chat, if you saying the same thing, don't do it.
That's all. That just don't add up.
I had a long
I've never
conversation
known
with
a team take precaution on a healthy person.
So
I just never known. Our season is on the line.
Is this from today?
And I have a healthy guy, well, assume healthy, or maybe healthy, that we just going, you know what? We're not going to play you. We rather put our season really on the line without you. That just didn't make, like, logical sense. And I try to think logical at times. Well, all the fucking time, really.
Don't fight back. Don't fight back.
But why you think it's a two-part question. Why did they tape his leg up? Why was he on, it's a three-part question. Why was he on the injury report? And why didn't he play? That's a three-part question, to be honest.
I'm going to call the Sixers and I'm going to ask them.
We're not talking about the 76ers. We're talking about the Boston Celtics and Jason Tatum. We're not talking about the 76ers. So.
Okay. I'll call the Boston Celtics and ask them.
Yeah, I thought you knew.
Figure out.
Because it wasn't an injury by what you said. So they faked the injury. So I thought, can you get sued for filing a false police report?
Boston Celtics
Don't they fine people? Don't they fine people
Boston
for lying?
Celtics win Game 7.
Right.
Does Jason Tatum play in this new series?
Hey, wait, hold on. Hey, chat, I don't want to hear y'all shit. Y'all said I was ducking. Right? Y'all said I was ducking because I wasn't here.
Same position in Embiid.
And every time I come here and I body bag them, then I'm the weird one.
Oh, you in competition, huh?
So, Joe, don't the team...
When I'm not here, you say I'm ducking you.
Yeah.
And then when I come and I'm sitting here putting that pressure on you, then I'm the weirdo. I'm the weirdo because I keep fact checking them. But then if I don't show up tomorrow, what are you going to say? He ducking me.
It bothers
Duck, duck, goose, you ducking me.
It bothers you.
Huh?
The chat
But
bothers
I'm ducking.
you.
Tell them fight back. Tell them say something dumb that Tatum ain't injured.
Yeah, but I just want
Say it. I got the text. Say it.
Answer for my question.
I can tell you what's
Or your
going right
answer
now.
was you gonna call Boston. That's your answer. You gonna call Boston? So what was it? So I want to hear what the reason.
They better call ChatGPT.
So for my three-part question, like the tape of the injury report, him not playing.
Pretty much,
ChatGPT.
go to the next series.
Can you text Rashad
Rest
McCants
him
right
so
now
that he can
with the
play.
answers?
I don't think he plays Game 1 though. If they go,
Probably not.
If they go,
Say he doesn't.
Well,
he
then
plays
what?
2 or 3.
if Boston would have won Game 7.
Yeah, he wouldn't be playing game 1, 2, 3, or 4, or 5,
So
6, or 7.
This is old saying: a bird in the hand is worth more than 2 in the bush. Game 7 is the bird in hand. We don't know. We might not get to the next series. So the bird in the hand was Game 7. Yeah, that's all. Yeah. Just figuring. I just want to know why. Did you ever? Hold on.
Hey,
Yo,
Jack.
Did you ever
Let's clap.
take
Let's do the claps in the chat, not
Did you ever tape some shit up
tombstones.
that wasn't hurt?
Give me some claps.
All right, Josiah, what we got?
Did you ever tape some shit up that wasn't hurt?
Like I gave him 2 weeks, got his confidence all up. Now he been sad for the last 2 days, been over there, got the baby, now he got a babysit. He got a baby sit over there. He ain't burped the baby once today. He ain't burped that baby once yet.
Let's quickly talk about Jaylen Brown. We won't be able to get to all the Jaylen Brown discourse today, but let's talk about the most important thing he said on that Twitch stream. Very critical of the officiating. Let's hear those comments.
I was complaining about officiating, rightfully so, because we were like our team finished dead last in getting calls, and I was vocal about it. I got thrown out some games, and they keep saying like this push off and this stuff like that. You know how many players do that? That is such that's the common play, a basketball play. Every player does it. So why are you targeting me? It clearly had an agenda. Like maybe because I spoken that was critical of the refs in the regular season. So you know how they responded. Like we gonna call you're gonna lead the playoffs in offensive fouls. That's how that was the response from the officiating crew. You could clearly tell, and I've actually spoke to some refs, and they said it was agenda going into each game. So anytime Jaylen brings his arm up, just from reputation, just call it. Paul George does the same thing. Jalen Brunson does the same thing. Shit, I can go down the list. It's a basketball play. Whether y'all.
Brown called for 10 offensive fouls in the first round, twice as many as the next highest player.
I agree with him, but he's just saying it a little wrong. But he said stuff he said in the season didn't affect him in the season. It just affected him in that playoff series. Like he has the most free throws that he's ever had with the most points. Okay, so that's that part.
Most offensive fouls in the postseason. Now, second in offensive fouls during the regular season.
Here's the reality of just the game itself. You're stronger than the people that are guarding you. So when you decide to throw your forearm and push off, there's an effect. There's an advantage, right? If Brandon, right, that's Brunson. If we're guarding Brandon, his push off to us will not affect us to the point where they will call offensive foul. Ready? Ready? You guarding him and he decides to do this and you fly 50 feet, offensive foul every single time. Because he gets an advantage of his push off to you. And that's Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown is strong. He plays stronger than everybody else. So he's absorbing contact and giving contact. So when he comes and boom, and they go back a little bit and he gets his offensive every single time. So it's not like they have an agenda. The agenda is, as a coach or organization, we're playing against you. We're saying, hey, watch for the push-off. He's gaining an advantage. So they're going to use that, right? When we're talking about Shai's push-off is more push you off so you can hit him back so he can flop, right? So it's, Brunson, they're never going to call it on Brunson, right? It's just to them, a little guy don't have no advantage, so they're allowed to do a lot more things, right? Like if King is trying to post me up, I can put my knee in him and do whatever I need to do to try to hold him back. They're not going to call anything, right? So it's just one of those things where he doesn't realize like what you're complaining about with Joel Embiid. If you want your calls, you got to do the same thing. The strongest players in the NBA do the most flopping because the refs don't call all the fouls, and they're like, nah, that's not how this is going to work, right? Because the smallest guards get all the fouls.
Shoot all the free throws.
Get all the free throws, right? So, being strong in the NBA doesn't always help. So, it's just what he's complaining about. At some point, he's gonna do because he's gonna realize he's coming in there, he pushing off and then doing all that. They reward him 12 free throws a game. He goes, I see why y'all do this.
So 10 offensive fouls in the postseason, most.
And the second most during the regular season.
Was fined $50,000 by the league for those comments as well. Also got a $35,000 fine earlier this season.
I don't know if there's a percentage, you can look this up. I want to know how many of those was him motherfucking going the way that he
going. Trying to go right and then
trying to get saying that he's limited in that regard. I think they playing him for that. Some of it, flops. 10 times, all of them ain't flops, young man. There's Okay, I give you 50% of them. I give you 5 flops, 5 they shouldn't have called. Cool, but you criticizing these dudes now in a way. Do you think that's going to do you any favors moving forward?
It's not.
Like, do you think next season they're going to come out? You're like, you know what? Let's not call him on Jaylen Brown, right? Like, no, that's not doing you any favor, man. Them dudes are sensitive. Like, you're critiquing their work publicly. Yeah. They are sensitive, and they're going to hold a grudge against you. They have, and it's been since the beginning of time. Since they started reffing games, they hold grudges. You talk to them a certain way, you criticize them publicly, you talk to them, they're going to hold a grudge. It's not doing you any favors, young man. Like, you were second in the league in offensive fouls last year. You might be number 1 next year. You're going to foul out a few more games than you fouled out this year. They're going to hold a grudge.
Yeah, you're not going to get that the 50-50 call.
Yeah, you ain't get the benefit of the doubt.
Where it's like, yeah, that could be offense, that could be a block in.
Yeah, and they're going to call it the other way. That's just what it is, man. They will hold a grudge, man. They do have they talk before the game. It's been going on.
Cuss my friend out?
Yeah, absolutely.
Cuss my friend out.
And you talk to Adam.
Cuss my friend. Like, people don't believe that's a real thing.
Yes. No, they did it against Chuck. Listen, man, it's been going on, man. If you don't believe it, they said it publicly.
You think this is my friend and you just gonna cuss him out? All right.
Yeah.
When do we got? Okay.
You don't know that's my son's godfather. My son's God. Like, you don't know that? Like, no, we don't. But
this
yeah.
is humans, though.
Yes.
Yeah.
We came through referee school together. We came up in this together.
Referees?
Like, that's like we served in the G League together. We
got our stripes.
We got our stripes together.
Like right now, we whooping his ass together. You know what I mean? Whooping his ass together.
Wouldn't that mean that there's an agenda?
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Now it
In a
is.
sense, yeah.
He made it that way. Yes. So that way, to your point, it's going to be that way. Yes, he made it that way by publicly criticizing him.
He's been publicly criticized.
And that's why he's second in the league in offensive fouls. That's why he had 10 in that series. He ain't doing himself no favors.
That's why he said there's an agenda.
Cool. Yeah.
Wouldn't that make it an agenda?
I'm not saying, Rashad, yes. Mm-hmm. Cool, yes, absolutely.
I think that was his point.
Okay, cool. It ain't doing you no favors moving forward. My point.
Pointing out that there's an agenda against me based on things that I've said.
Cool. Shut up.
Trying to protect myself.
Shut up. Let your team fight for you. Shut up.
So is he right?
Yes.
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 Yes. Cool. Yes. He's 100%.
I know he's 100% right.
Yeah.
And the understanding, like, I was with Dwight, right? And I understood his frustration of everyone jumping on him, and he's like, and as soon as he hit somebody, then I had to talk to the ref, right? And then you seeing both sides, and you seeing like, nah, you're both right, right? What Jaylen is saying is right. He's watching these other people push off. Yeah. He's watching players push off on him. You call nothing. He comes back, do the same move, offensive.
Yes.
And because I've talked to refs and I'm watching this game, the stronger you are and the stronger you play,
you're penalized.
They give you the benefit of the doubt. You're supposed to make that. LeBron, you're supposed to make that. Giannis, you're supposed to make that. Jokic, you're supposed to fight through that, right? Jaylen Brown, you're supposed to go through that. If Hallie came in there and did that, foul.
And even now you criticizing us now? Yeah. And
Trae Young, 10 free throws.
More down.
I think about it. You think Trae Young plays stronger than any of these guys? 10 free throws. Because he's light. So what Jaylen Brown is saying is he's correct, right?
Yeah.
It's going to be a focal point. He's pushing off on me, and I need you to do something about it.
And they did, and he didn't help himself. So the agenda, he's on 100% correct. Absolutely. There's an agenda, and him doing this after the season did not help that agenda.
Do you think he deserved the benefit of the doubt, though, because of everything he's done this year?
No.
Yes, I do.
No.
I think
you don't think he's earned?
I think so.
Earned what?
He earned, like, you don't think he's earned the 50-50, like he earns the benefit of the doubt?
It's not his first time criticizing him, so no.
I think with his play this year, I mean, SGA,
like I gave him 50% of it.
I mean, SGA still.
Like, okay, cool, 50% of it, right?
Yeah. But you don't get the yeah.
Down the stretch, literally 3 minutes left on the game, he had an offensive foul they didn't call. He missed a shot. He missed 3 shots down the stretch. So him getting on the stream complaining about the refs have nothing to do with you taking your team over the top. I think at the end of the day, that's what he's really on there venting about, is the fact that he came up short and you want to blame somebody. You got to blame somebody. But at the end of the day, 3 minutes left, we're watching the game, you had 5 shots, and you missed chances to put your team over the top. And that ain't got nothing to do with the refs, because they could have called some fouls on you, but they didn't. So I think at this point, he just need to do some reflecting. He need to get in the mirror and really analyze what he's complaining about truly. Because throughout the game, you see Embiid and you say he was flopping, you giving me offensive calls. Don't have nothing to do with you getting your team down the stretch and being in the game.
We call that dry snitching.
In the game. You had a chance to win. We was looking at you to take over. It didn't happen. This is the glory moment you was waiting on. It didn't happen. So you don't get on there with complaining. Just come back next year and know what to do.
It's just that it's like took 27 shots. I mean, he played aggressive, 33 points, 6 free throws. But, some guys, 2-foot jumpers, Just in history, 2-foot jumpers don't really get fouled because they jump away from everything. Jump away or jump over, right? If you're just strictly a 2-foot jumper, they tend to don't get fouled. Because, 1 foot, you taking off from, everywhere, so you're going to get fouled a lot. With him, it's listen, you're at the point where you don't really have to say anything, let the organization send them clips in. That's what everybody else is doing. Sending them clips in. Everybody who's playing against Shai. Lakers right now, sending them offensive clips in. They're never going to call a real offensive foul unless it's against somebody that's smaller than them. Right,
it got to be egregious for them to go.
Yeah.
Like, he got to
for
really,
him, yeah. He's at the perfect weight. Him and Austin Reaves at the perfect weight to do whatever they want and still get the benefit of the foul. You had a good series, man. Just you lost because your game plan of what you had success with just failed you. Shooting 53s, not making much of them. Right, and you didn't have much of anything else going on, right? The last game, you took 16 free throws. Damn near Joel Embiid took that by himself, right? So you got one guy putting you in foul trouble, eating up the clock, getting guaranteed points. They all coming down here firing through.
Now Tyrese Maxey, to your point, get to play downhill.
Yeah.
VJ can get to play downhill. So yeah, it's.
Listen.
Yeah, but you complaining that, like I said, you didn't do yourself no favor. So you. Valid, absolutely. You didn't do yourself no favors by this string, right? You didn't, because they hold grudges.
Yeah, that's the thing. They hold grudges. No matter what you say, no matter the NBA don't gotta fine you because the ref is gonna fine you every time, right? And that fine becomes points, sitting on the bench, all of it. Right, that's the ref fines.
2 fouls.
They gonna get
2 fouls in the first quarter.
They gonna get you
on a regular basis.
Well, in addition, that the league did fine him a total of $85,000.
They don't need to.
But
that ref is going to do it the rest of his career. I had a player on our team, and there was two bullshit calls, and I had to go to her. Hey, come on, you're not some bullshit. Fuck him. Fuck him. He said this about me then. I accept every word besides this one, which it was a female ref. The B word,
yeah, beautiful. No.
That C word, that means you really put thought into it. All right. Offensive foul. He looked like he about to get offensive foul. He looked like he about to run somebody over. Charge. He ain't gonna never get no rhythm while I'm on the court, and that's. Every time we played out, you might as well just sit on out, dog. 2 fouls, quick, sit down. Come back in, sit down. Third, they're like, damn.
Yeah, and then it goes to like, listen, if you complain too much, they don't want to deal with you, so they sit 2 fouls in your ass early. Like you. So either way it go, you can not say nothing, they still gonna call you. You complain too much, they don't want to deal with you. Listen, I'm not gonna put up with this shit today.
It's humans, man.
Yeah, Trust me, I learned the hard way, goddamn. Can't shut the fuck up. Leave him alone. Don't say nothing to him today, because he on one.
All right, well, let's wrap up today. with our playoff picks on a positive note, powered by Underdog's prediction markets. Let's take a look at the updated standings, if we can, please. Ooh, there has been a shift.
Okay. Still
Kenya
25.
on top of the leaderboard, 23 and 15. Rashad second place, 25 and 22. Mr. B, Brandon Jennings, 26 and 29. Swaggy, 15.5 and 17, got a half win after the tape was reviewed. Mumbled a little bit, but they gave him a half win. Could not confirm nor deny. Gil, sitting at 500, 2 and 2.
Good.
Currently third
I'm good. I'm good right here. You know?
Gil, you can sit there and
Hey, like Jason Tatum, I'm good right here.
I ain't gonna front.
500. I'm not gonna try to go to 600 or 5,600. I'm right cool right here.
50-50. In the East, no Joel Embiid for the Sixers in Game 2, like we talked about earlier. Knicks, massive favorites in Game 2 with an 80% chance to win, coming off their 39-point
Trap.
Game 1 win.
Oh, yeah, hey, trap. What was the no. What is the point spread?
What's the spread?
10.5. Knicks are 10.5 point favorites.
Guys, you know I only do pick'ems.
Wait, what? Wait, so you telling me we had LeBron James and we was minus fucking damn near 27?
15.5.
No Joel in this game is supposed to be close. Yeah, I'm going to the Knicks at home.
Ken, you got the Knicks shot. Who you taking? Knicks Sixers Game 2.
Don't do it.
I'm going there.
Just get your win, man. Just get shot. Just get your win, man. Just get the easy win. Right? Yeah, just get your easy.
Tyrese Maxey.
Get your easy win.
DJ.
Nah, it could be a trip. This could be.
Kelly Oubre said Brunson got a big head.
We'll go with the Knicks.
So we got Knicks on this side of the couch, Mr. B.
Knicks.
Gil.
Okay, what is there another game?
There are 2 games tonight.
Okay, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with the Knicks.
Knicks. The whole couch take Knicks, so Gil, you can't technically lose, or you lose or win.
No, I can lose. I can be 2 and 3. Oh my God. Then that forces me to try to get another one.
Yeah, that does actually hurt. It does hurt you more.
Nah, but if I lose again, that's it. I learned my lesson.
So in the West, the Wolves came away with a shocking Game 1 win in San Antonio. Ant-Man returned for Minnesota, while Wemby struggled with only 11 points, missing all 8 threes he attempted. Did have a playoff record, 12 blocks. Even after the 1 loss, the Spurs still big favorites to even up the series in Game 2. 78% chance to win. Wolves, 23% chance to take a commanding 2-0 lead back to Minnesota. So Shai, we'll start with you. Does San Antonio bounce back in Game 2 and even up the series?
For sure.
Taking the Spurs. Kenny, who you got?
Spurs.
Mr. B.
Spurs.
Gil, who you? Are you going?
Spurs for sure.
Stay in line with the couch's vote or break ranks. Go out on the limb here. Potentially give yourself.
Wemby ain't going 0 for 8. He ain't.
I don't think so either.
He ain't.
Motherfucker might have 40 tonight. But one of them is a trap, and I don't know.
Yes,
if
one of
trap.
One of them a trap.
I'm good. I like.
Gil has
I'm
abstained.
gonna take the guaranteed.
He's on-
I think is the one.
He's refrained from picking on this game.
I want 100%.
Be 2 in the win column, dog.
I know I could be. It could be 4 and 2,
It's a lot better.
or I could be 2 and 4. So I'd rather just say either 3 and 2 or 2 and 3.
All right.
MJ or Magic.
Scare money don't make
Hey,
money, Gil.
Hey, Rob, you didn't tell them all the games you don't pick, you lose?
Well, shit, he 2 and...
Yeah, I'd be 2 and 40.
Yeah. Shit.
I'd be looking how we win the 4th quarter. Marcus Smart stats.
Enough is enough. All right. Appreciate everybody in the chat. Let's
No,
start
I'm going to keep picking on him until he have a good game again. Then I'm friends with him again.
Okay.
He's that guy.
All right.
He's that guy on the team.
Marcus Smart, if you're watching, Gil doesn't mean it. It does.
Someone said, hey, man, would you want Marcus Smart back on your team next year? I said, yes. But I don't want him on a game tomorrow. Just not tomorrow.
Well, on that note, appreciate everybody in the chat for always showing love and support. Shout out to our crew as well. Shout out to everybody on this couch. This has been another episode of Gil's Arena, presented by Underdog. Whoa, whoa.
Oh,
We
man.
will see y'all tomorrow.
They said don't pick Knicks. Damn it, too late.